it.
Halie Bailey, Halie Bailey. Halie Bailey, Halie Bailey.
Are you practicing your clap?
Halie Bailey.
I was about to say the first time it sounded very
womanly,
like you had estrogen this morning.
No, he was just clapping. He was clapping for feminism.
Yes,
so that was.
Yes,
you can't make your palms hit too hard with feminism because that's toxic masculinity.
F-Mac is the only liberal here.
Yeah.
Only one. But yes, we are back. Like the video, share and subscribe. LOI the show. You already know what's going on. Please comment down below your hashtag YLOI. Partner to end the show. We get to answer some of y'all questions. But yeah, Jay Nobles.
Tone Groove.
Yeah, White Man on the boards.
Yep.
F-Mac right beside him.
That's me.
You know, a little soft introduction for y'all, but you know, just a little soft one.
Said just a little something, a little appetizer.
It's a pre-show.
Warm y'all up and shit.
Because I don't know. AJ stopped putting the timer thing on the pre-show.
Oh, for real?
So, you know, it's probably some people that don't even know this is like the first half, first 30 minutes, 40 minutes is really just us, you know.
It's a free-for-all.
Moving and grooving.
It's a field day. Yeah, I didn't even peep that he wasn't doing that no more. That's funny. But y'all, the other night, I think it was Thursday. When was the last NBA? When was the first NBA Finals game? Thursday, right?
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday, I was at Woody's.
Yeah.
I pulled up there by myself. I was in there. I was eating a chicken sandwich. Yo, Woody's has the best chicken in Raleigh. Probably the best chicken I've ever encountered for real. I don't even know who could compete with Woody's chicken. It's pretty phenomenal.
You been to Beasley's?
Beasley's.
Chicken and honey.
Now where's that?
Beasley's. Oh man,
it's a fine establishment.
I mean, if you're from Raleigh, you're supposed to know. But
Yeah.
continue your story.
I'm not from Raleigh.
I'm curious.
But I'm curious about this Beasley's now.
Beasley's is very good. They dip. Their
Chicken and
specialty
honey.
is honey.
Yeah.
So
Honey
the
chicken?
chicken with the honey, but it's not. The honey doesn't overtake what the chicken is supposed to be. It's a beautiful
Oh,
combination.
this place?
Yeah.
It's not
I've walked past this so
because
many times.
it looks like a basic white establishment.
It looks like a
but-
shanky joint.
Well, there's some
Like,
niggas in here with dreads right here.
Well,
yeah, I mean, those niggas like that is everywhere.
I was about to say.
Yeah, but
It's
I mean,
downtown.
I was trying to say that we're welcome.
I was okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, they put chicken and honey on the sign. Of course, we're welcome.
Exactly.
But nah, I've walked past this place several times and I've never smelt nothing. I've never nothing has caught my attention visually to make me look and go, oh, what's going on with Beasley's chicken?
Because
That's strange.
It's a white-owned establishment with some soul. So, you know, they got good air conditioning. The food smell isn't just gonna thrust out the door. You gotta actually go inside, sit down. They got wine, $100 wine.
$100 wine?
You want
Do you want to go to the Elvis Presley of chicken?
it's
The
not,
whitest nigga with soul?
That's the thing. It's not even an imitation of what niggas do because it's something completely different. It's like
Chick-fil-A.
anybody could have cooked this. It just so happens that, you know, white people are cooking it.
Which is the main difference.
That's allegedly, because Mexicans are behind every kitchen.
Yeah.
That's a 5-star.
They're
Michelin.
under every kitchen that's 5-star Michelin, even
Yeah.
the shaky joints. But I was at Woody's, killing the chicken, watching Tyrese Halliburton and, you know, his escapades. This dude comes up to me. Regular nigga, like, you know, probably around our age, maybe a little bit older. But he comes up to me. He's wearing the sports betting attire. Like, he works for some, I don't know what the corporation is, but he works for some corporation that sends agents out to bars to sign niggas up for like DraftKings.
He's a brand
Prize
ambassador.
Picks. He's an ambassador. So
Goddamn.
he pulled up to me. He's like, yo, I got these $15 Woody's gift cards. You know,
Yeah.
all you got to do is scan the QR code and go through the process of Woody. I was like, nigga, what y'all doing? We was talking. He was like, yeah, I'm heavy into this gambling shit, dog. Like, I literally, like months ago, I quit my job because I was making so much money on DraftKings, on Prize Picks, that it didn't make sense for me to go to a 9-to-5 and answer to a white man. He grew past that shit. So he had joined, like he was telling me he had joined the Discord for like $50 a month to where you can kind of, you know how there's certain online courses of niggas who into stocks and things. You can follow their picks,
Yeah.
see how they moving, but do it on your scale.
We know a couple niggas like that. Shout out Tsunami Dave. He was he was like, yo, I'm in this little group, but you the homie, so, you know, I'll just sing you whatever's in the group because, you know, you the homie and shit. You don't even got to pay for it. I was like, man, you know, I appreciate that, but,
Yeah, real shit.
you know, just give me a rain check on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Give
ain't
me a
mature
rain
enough
check.
for that. But yeah, he's into those, and he was like, nigga, I pay $50 a month. I make it back tenfold every
Yeah.
month because he's making thousands of dollars. So he said he quit his job, and he was telling me like the story.
What was his job though? Nigga working at McDonald's? It's like, what do you mean he quit his job? He wasn't working at you know what I'm saying?
Let's say he was full-time Amazon package thrower. So
Let's say it
he
definitely
quits
not
that
BlackRock.
job. He starts gambling full-time. He was telling me that like his strategy is he makes a pot and then he plays with that pot. Like he'll save half the pot and then he'll play with the other half. And he was doing that and it was working, but he got greedy. Got to a point in time where he was like, nigga, I'm kind of cold at this shit. Like, I really haven't missed yet. So he was like, instead of doing my normal dosage, let me up it a little bit.
Yeah.
Throw a whole band up.
Yeah.
He said he was nervous. But nerves, scared money don't make no money.
Exactly. And nerves
pushed-
are good. Nerves are good. That's how you fight off the OD.
Nigga, nerves keep you alive.
Exactly.
So he ignored his nerves and his pockets died. Financially, he had a financial death because he had put all the money up, lost it. Like it was literally like 30 seconds from him doing it to him losing the money. It was that short of a mistake.
Damn.
So he was like, fuck,
Black dude.
gotta get a job. Black dude.
Damn, man.
Black nigga, New Yorker. New Yorker. But
Oh, so he was definitely a FedEx driver. Him saying he quit his job, like, you know,
That's
all
a
right,
job.
He's an accountant. He's a banker. Shit, even a warehouse worker.
well, what do you got against delivery drivers, dog? That's good money. They're making way more money than us.
Yeah, it's good.
Especially them UPS niggas.
Especially up in New York, which he should have
Yeah.
stayed with his pension. He should have stayed 25 years, got his pension,
Ain't no pension.
got the little food stamps and shit. They call it something different up there, but food stamps, get that shit. He should have stayed where he was at. Let's be honest.
Why you think so little of him?
Because sports
He's
betting
making real money, dog.
was making real money. And I do
He
respect
is. You didn't hear the rest of the story. He's still gambling full time.
but he has a job.
24/7.
He has a job as a brand ambassador, so he's getting paid on the side.
Yeah, but it's
as
not
a
a-
better, but also as a nigga that gets nigga into the program of heathenism.
Yeah. He puts people onto his vices and he gets paid for it. That's literally the best way to do this shit. He only works at night on Fridays and Saturdays, and he's getting paid bucket loads of money to get niggas to gamble their life away.
Bro,
Honorable probably isn't the word you would use, but it is lucrative.
him working at night tells me everything I need to know. It's just, man, that might be Lucifer's work right there. The only thing,
Just because your pastor molested you
no, nigga, I'm telling you, man, that might be
doesn't mean that
Lucifer's work.
everybody that's into some other shit is satanic. Nigga, what are you smoking right now? That's the devil's grass.
That
Wait, so
doesn't even.
you might have said it already, but how much did he make from that first game?
What do you mean the first game?
How much did he make from?
From the very first time he gambled? Like
No.
his first taste of this shit?
from the NBA Finals this first game.
I don't know. He was putting me on. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell the rest of the story. So we got so cool. I already been thinking about doing the gambling and shit, right? And up until this point in time, I had told him like no, like 4 or 5 different times, but we had just kept talking. We was talking about different shit. We got kind of cool. So I was like, man, I wanna see this brother make $1. I don't mind signing up for some shit to get a homie some commission, right? I was
Yeah.
already thinking about gambling.
Yeah.
I pull my phone out. I pull up the shit. I'm like, what you put? My name? All right, boom, boom, boom.
Nigga, you
They need a blood sample.
Oh
Spit
my
finger,
God.
scanned it, did everything, right? This is what happened. He told me.
Lucifer gave you a good deal.
He told me. I literally told him, I feel like I just signed a contract with Satan. But he literally told me, he was like, bro, I'm betting on this baseball game right now. See, the thing with baseball is it's like 9 innings. It's 9 innings. So
Yeah.
technically anything can happen, but for the most part, there's a pace and a pattern that gets set in place. And once that's established, that's pretty much how the game is probably going in. These are white athletes.
Yeah.
You know, they're not the most explosive. It's not too many like, Hail Marys and shit.
predictable.
Very predictable. So he was like, yo, just copy the spread I have right here. I literally put my phone out. He was like, nigga, I got you. Boop, 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 boop. He did it, right? He leaves. 15 minutes, come back. He comes back. He's smiling at me. He's like, yo, check your phone. Check your phone. I pull my phone out. I'm like, nigga, like, you've been doing everything up to this point. I really don't even know where to go. So he pulls that shit out. He shows me. I'm like, whoa. I invested $10 and I made 68 cents, dog.
So $10 for 68. Wait,
I made $10 back with my 68 cent
Oh, that's what you mean.
interest.
Okay.
Wait, run it back.
wait.
I made my $10. I made $10.68.
Oh, so you
Oh,
put $10 in and you made 10. So you flipped it 100%.
Got it back plus 68 cents.
Okay, plus
wait,
68
wait.
cents.
Plus 68
You're saying this
cents.
wrong. You're saying this
I was a
wrong.
little
Plus
confused
68
because I was
cents.
like 68 cents. I mean, that
Plus
is
68 cents.
up.
Well, you're saying this wrong though. You're saying this wrong. When you say you getting it back, you mean you spent 10. So you didn't earn any
Once
money.
you spend $10, once you spend $10, you lose $10. So I was back to zero.
Yeah.
Then I got $10.68 back.
Yeah.
In return. Like I threw a frisbee and that shit came back with 68 cents.
So you made 68 cents.
exactly.
but aren't
but
there-
I made my $10 back.
But aren't there fees for taking the money out and putting it in your account?
It's still on the account. It's
Okay.
still there because I'm gonna. That's my pot.
And no, there's no fees.
That's my pot that I'm gonna move and I'm gonna play with. Right. You know, like tonight, 𝙼𝙾𝚃𝚃. I'm gonna probably put some money against them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I might even go to a voodoo priestess just to make sure everything is good money.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, so all right, look, we can't just get past that you got by a door to bar salesman. And like
Bar to bar salesman.
Bar to bar salesman.
Bar-to-bar
You
salesman.
got by a bar to bar
It's
salesman.
not getting got.
That is
if I can-
unbelievable.
It's not
because
getting got if I consent to.
you gotta understand, like
That's what they all say.
you exactly. Drama.
Lauren, have you bought in a car before? Have you purchased a car?
Do you know the means I went to go get my car?
Have you purchased a car?
I sure have.
You've been got before.
No,
dog.
negative.
You've been got.
No, every time I purchased a car,
You've
I told somebody else.
been
I
got.
told
No,
somebody
you've been
else
to Foot
no.
Locker.
Hold on.
Every time
Lauren,
I purchased a
can I
car,
help you
I
out?
told somebody else no, and I went and got what I wanted.
Justin,
And can I help you out, Lauren?
Have you
just
been
real
to
quick?
Foot Locker?
I've
Have
done
you
that
been to
twice
Foot
already.
Locker?
The thing
Have
is-
you been to Foot Locker?
Hold on.
Have you
The
been
difference
to the
is-
Foot Lockers?
The difference
Hey,
is
Mac, you been to Foot Locker?
F Mac.
I've been to Foot Locker.
Did somebody ask you if you needed help?
No, I'm never in there long enough.
And then even when they ask you, you already have a shoe
And
in
that-
mind of where you want to go,
This
right?
is the caveat that this is the caveat that you're missing is that if Lauren was going to go get a car,
Facts.
like he needed a car, he wasn't just minding his
But hold on,
business.
Jay. Lauren
chilling,
already knew
eating
what
a
car
chicken
he was
sandwich.
gonna go get. When I got my first car, I did my research online. I had to call my homie 60 times to take me to VA. He said he was gonna do it, and the nigga didn't want to wake up in the morning. I called him 60 times. The nigga in the bank looked at me and was like, "I like your persistence. We definitely get you this loan." Nigga, we drove to VA and picked up my car same day.
But you wasn't out in a club and like some
No.
guy was like,
I
"Hey,
knew what I
you look
wanted.
like a Mazda type of guy. I got a car for sale."
Nah,
Like,
I
you
called
need
them
something?
niggas. I said, "Hey, y'all got that Benz on the lot I want? I want that one. I'm coming today." I went up there and got it.
Did you choose how much you was gonna pay for it?
Yeah, he had a sticker price on it. And I said, that's what I want to do. I did my research on the car. I went over there.
So it sounds like
got
they
the sticker
chose how much money
price
you was
that
gonna pay
I
for.
looked at and I said, this is what I
It
want.
sounds like they told you what you was gonna pay for
All
that
right,
shit,
brother.
Lauren. You ain't going there negotiating.
All right.
You ain't going there with the art of the deal.
So
nigga.
how did,
What
your,
was
how did
this?
your negotiation go?
You ain't going there with the art of the deal.
What was your
nigga.
deal?
And here's the thing,
You
right?
ain't going there with the art of the deal.
I know he hit you with like the most classic of sales fundamentals. Like he filled you, he found you, he felt where you were coming from, but he was like, he insisted that, yo, this is some real shit. Like I be making bread off this. I'm pretty sure.
A key component that you guys are all missing is that I got a free $15 gift card to Woody's. The best chicken on the planet, nigga. I ate it for free. Are you serious? Telling me I got nigga. I got over.
How you flip this story?
I got over,
you
nigga.
didn't flip it.
Free chicken. And I got 68 cents pocketed, nigga.
Free. Wow, we're never gonna change free chicken. we're never gonna.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
I can't believe
Don't
this.
act like you're above free chicken.
Are you asking me or are you
You're not above free chicken.
insisting?
No.
It depends on what I got to do to get said free chicken.
I don't know if I'm
Win-
gonna
win
I don't,
money?
I don't know if I'm gonna
Oh,
talk to a Harlem
boo.
nigga for 15 minutes, especially if I know he's trying to swindle me.
Because Jay, that's time you can't get back.
That's time I can't get back, man. Even if I'm eating a wonderful, especially if I'm eating a wonderful chicken sandwich.
Well, I mean, I had fun. I made money. I ate free chicken. I came out a winner.
You saw a great basketball game.
I can't exactly like I wasn't disappointed at all.
Do you think he might have installed a new habit in you?
Nah, I haven't been on there since. But now I have it though. So when I want to do it, I can do it.
Which
you
one?
get what I'm
Which one he
saying?
put you on?
DraftKings.
DraftKings. Okay, yeah.
Are you already on DraftKings?
I have an account, but I don't use it
How did you find out about DraftKings?
online.
And you want to know?
Online. Oh, so you got by a digital ad? That's even worse.
Nah,
At least the nigga
podcasting, online,
person
all
I
that
talked
stuff.
to had a fucking heartbeat.
Nah,
you got by billboards?
No, I got into Prize Picks and then
Silly
I asked.
He fell for a digital ad.
That nigga told you he had a job. He gave you one of those invite friend codes.
What you mean?
Well, I do that too. I use codes.
No, but he told Tony that this is my
The
job.
thing
Like
is,
I'm from a company.
The thing is, it's a random
No,
nigga
he
saying that
is.
shit. It ain't even like your homie.
It's
You know
not
what
a
I'm saying?
random nigga. He was literally walking around in a uniform with a clipboard and a pocket full of Woody's $15. He worked for Woody's for that night only.
Have you ever seen him before?
Nah.
It's a random nigga.
What is that? It's not just a random nigga.
I can put
dog.
on a shirt too.
You could, and it would be an extra small.
I can put on, yeah, and it'd be extra small DraftKings shirt.
Yeah,
I'd
it'd be
walk
extra
in
small.
acting like a DraftKings fucking rep. Nigga.
Do it then, nigga. How you gonna get a Woody's gift card?
Nah, I don't want Woody's gift
I
card.
feel like Lauren could convince you right now. Like I feel like y'all could reenact this shit.
I don't want to.
What was his opening?
I don't want him to go through it twice.
It wasn't really an opener. We just started talking. It's a cool nigga.
Exactly.
That's how good he was.
No,
Cool nigga.
You don't even know the
damn it.
line that got him.
he should have worked for the company. I quit, nigga. Let me tell you, he should. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, I had fun. I made money. What were y'all niggas doing?
Sounds like you had a good time though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
How much money you make that night? Exactly. Silence. You hear that, F-Mac? Silence. Niggas got something to say when a nigga out
Hey,
here making
I
moves.
know some people making money off that shit. for
Making
real, though.
chicken and honey. I'm out here making chicken and honey. These niggas jealous.
I know some niggas making money off that shit, man.
I also didn't spend any.
It's $10, dog. Yeah, you're above gambling. I forgot. You smoke grabber.
I'm not.
You're so above gambling.
Okay. How does? First of all, that doesn't connect.
Vices.
Not necessarily.
Vices.
But it's different though.
You gonna highbrow another nigga vice?
I wasn't highbrowing you. I'm just saying I don't think I would do that. Like even if it's just not the payout, it's just not worth it.
The only reason I only made 68 cents is because there was like 5 minutes left in the game. That's why he was
Yeah.
like, that's another reason he was like, yo, if you do this right now, you're gonna make money. It's not gonna be a lot, but I'm just gonna show you how it works.
Right.
All right, bet. Let me get this quick little flip. Quick little flip.
Ain't
But you don't know about that.
Hey man,
You was at home,
hey man, as long as his mother's
sitting on
proud
the couch,
and you know
playing video games. Nigga, I'm out
Yeah.
here with the real heathens.
exactly.
Niggas could have died that night.
I doubt it.
It could have been deaths. I could have caught AIDS. Nigga, you never know.
I doubt
He was
it.
out in the streets.
Catching AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very catchable, Lauren. You ain't been hearing about the rates? It's increasing.
Yeah, no.
Especially in bars.
You got it.
When talking to Harlem niggas, it's easy to catch AIDS. But nah,
Sure.
that's interesting, man. That's a hell of an experience. I couldn't imagine that shit.
It's not that crazy. Honestly, isn't.
Nah, I mean, it sounds like it went like it was a good night. You know what I'm saying? Went out, watched the game, got free food, got played, gambled, had fun, made my money back.
It's a good story.
Yeah. It's
The
good.
only
It's a good
thing that
night.
would have made
Sound like a
that
good night.
better is if it was like some voluptuous woman beside you.
Yeah, that would have turned it all the way up.
Well, I mean,
If
we're
you'd
not
have
going
met,
to talk about that on
met
air.
one that night.
We won't talk about that on air.
Oh, you had one with you.
We wouldn't talk about that on air because that's not where we do things like that. That's off air shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's under the record.
So you weren't alone. Okay.
I don't know. You tell me. I'll show you a picture. Yeah,
But
y'all
nah.
niggas got stories. What the fuck y'all was doing Saturday?
I was about to say,
Lame
man,
niggas.
that was Thursday, right?
That was Thursday.
My grandma's calling me right now. I should answer it.
Yeah, you should.
Nah,
Yeah, tell her you're recording, man.
I can't let her know I'm around young men like you fucks.
Tell her you're above
She'd
love
be so
right now.
disappointed in me.
Nigga, first of all, if you told her about what happened Thursday, nigga, she'll be ashamed.
Pray for
She'll be like, nigga, you could have put that in your Acorns account. Did you?
Baby, let's pray.
Yeah, baby, we need to pray for you.
That was a good one, Lauren. That's a good grandma right there. The one everybody does.
But nah, man. Yeah, why
The
don't you
one
do
in every
Jamaican
movie
impressions?
ever.
You don't do Jamaican impressions, nigga?
Nah.
He's not really Jamaican, dog.
No, not at
There's
all.
really no proof of that other than the fact that we believe him.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
He's right.
Have you seen a picture of him in a palm tree as a kid? Like you don't even know what his family looks like.
I've seen him with Jamaican accessories on.
Yeah, I got Jamaican shit actually.
Anybody
Yeah.
can do that though. Like F-Mac, I'm pretty sure
You can
has
bring my photo
has a
out,
half
nigga?
Bob Marley, half lion face
Yeah.
on a shirt somewhere. That doesn't mean he's Jamaican. He's got a bandana around his head right now.
I do.
Green.
I do.
Grove Street.
Yeah, that is a.
Yeah, you better be careful. You might get deported wearing that shit.
Yeah, nah, especially.
Possibility.
These ICE agents been jumping through
Yeah,
windows.
I'll bring my photo album for you later.
Please.
No, I won't. That's stupid.
Nah, please, man. I would love to see it.
Lauren got you.
I would love to. Nah,
You see that?
I would love to see your child photos, man.
That's gay.
How's that gay?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's not. I just wanted to
See the homies when he's little.
You
See,
see-
that's what I
you
was
see,
saying.
that's-
That's what I was saying
yeah.
about Lauren,
Yeah.
dog. He be on one. He
Yeah.
just be like, I'm against you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm against you.
I'm not against you.
And
You're a catty little diva.
I'm not against you at all.
We,
I'm not against you at all.
Nah.
Like I don't know if it's like the little guy thing, you know,
Nah.
they'd be a little quick.
he's
They'd be
creative.
quick to jab back.
Man,
Now
not at
he's
all, man.
creatively in tune right now. So his flow state, there's no like small little beaver creatures stopping his
Yeah.
creative flow state in his brain.
He's a honey
anymore.
badger right now. And that's the thing though, is like he's not using his creativity for positivity. Like he's building to destroy.
I mean, you do the same too. I mean, you just
He's
called him
building
small
to
and
destroy.
shit.
After what?
Did he attack you?
After a barrage of several
Oh
different
my
insults.
God.
I was a victim. What you mean? That's complete self-defense.
Oh my God.
Hey, shit holds up in the court of law. But Lauren, you are a little.
I just championed your whole night. I said
You're
you
a
had a
little
good
antsy.
night. I said you had a great night.
You're
It
a
sounded
little
like a great
antsy.
night. I just told you how I thought you had a great night, and it sounded like fun.
Little catty. Are you dripping?
Nah,
Is it that time of the month? A little.
Nah, man.
Are you
It's always,
plotting, nigga?
it's always that time of the month for hustle.
Yeah.
You always bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm always in
You
that mode.
always bleeding.
I like that. I like that, Lord.
Oh my
I like
God.
that shit.
Lauren.
Nah, man. This is why, hey, man. You see, this is why we're friends, man. We keep each other in tune. We keep each other in check.
Sound like y'all friends. y'all
Man,
two
we
get
all
along
friends.
very
When
well.
F-Mac, we all friends. When F-Mac was like, yo, man, I need to do some push-ups, man. I was like, shit, this nigga F-Mac about to do push-ups? I could do push-ups. You know what I'm saying? We can all do push-ups.
Yeah.
You saw me
Everybody
about
can
to
do
do push-ups.
push-ups.
You was like, you ain't about to do no push-ups. I was like, who about to do no push-ups, nigga?
And then who was on the floor?
Me.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Exactly.
doing push-ups.
Everybody in the
Exactly.
push-ups.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
This
the
what we do.
power of having good people around you, man. That's it.
It's really the power of having assholes around you because that's what it is.
What, we all wanted to one-up each other?
Yeah, we was all just trying to. He did 40, so I was like, I gotta do 15 more. And then you was doing 15, so I was like, I can't do 15 while he's doing 15 next to me. I have to do 20.
When'd you do that?
Last 15 set,
Why are you calling it?
I really did 20.
Oh, that was an ugly 20 because I didn't even know.
Ugly 20.
You was shaking.
I started before you.
And you switched up your stance. You went wide on the
went
last
wide.
one. Yeah, come on, dog. You went
Because
wide.
I wanted to maximize my potential.
I bet you did, nigga.
You did diamonds.
Yeah.
Why
Whoa.
you acting like different variations ain't good money?
Diamonds? What you got against diamonds?
I don't have nothing against diamonds. I just feel like it should have been brought up in that conversation.
Yeah, they're a
You're
little.
over here judging me
Yeah, but diamonds are a little bit
for
harder.
switching up my grip.
They're a little bit harder to crack. That's why you didn't do it. You
They're
went,
not
you
that
went
much harder.
harder.
They're
You
not
went
that much
wide.
harder than wide.
You went wide.
Wide grip
Wide
is harder
grip is-
too.
Come on, what are you
Wide grip
talking
is not
about?
hard,
It's-
Lauren.
no.
Wide
Wide grip
grip-
is chest more than it is arms.
It's chest more than it is arms, dog. You know how much triceps you pumped into those diamonds, nigga? You wasn't even really using your tits.
That's not true because if you angle it a little bit forward, you keep your shit back.
You do that with all push-ups, though.
No, dog,
If you're not
no.
angled forward, even on a regular push-up, you're not targeting the pectorals.
I'm saying though, it's a lot easier because your arms are wider. It's a lot more leverage.
No, it isn't,
When
dog.
you're in diamond, nigga, it takes.
No, diamond's harder for sure. but I'm
Diamond
just-
is harder, but you're sitting on wide grip like it ain't
yeah,
nothing.
diamond's harder. Diamond's
You sitting on wide grip like it's something to fuck
Type
with.
in the hardest push-up ever. I'm about to do that shit.
You're gonna see.
All right, let's go to
niggas doing all their thumbs.
Fuck is you talking about? Talking about down which one's harder?
That's what you care about for some reason. Your confidence is based on being better.
Push up, touch your shoulder. Push up,
Whose confidence
touch
is
your
based on
shoulder.
being a loser?
Push up, touch your knee.
Maybe just
Push
loving
up,
themselves.
Touch your knee. Push up, touch your feet. Push up, touch your feet. Push up, swing, toe touch. Push up, swing, toe touch. Push up, Mike Tyson. Push up, crawl up, touch your feet, squat. Push up,
All right,
touch
do
your
it.
shoulder.
Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
You're the point to prove, nigga.
I could do that shit, but it's like, nah, I ain't doing
I don't
all
believe
that.
you.
And that's one.
Yeah,
Do
that's
that
one.
10 times. nigga.
No, that might be half because he's an asshole. That's like, all right, that's half of one. We got to do another one to get one. But nah, that's crazy.
That's stupid.
I could do that though, but it's like, ah, man,
was
I
a
thought it
lot.
was just gonna be like one of those. Your arms was in like a weird, like type of predicament. I don't know.
No, nigga.
Upside down push-ups aren't easy.
You try one?
Yeah, they're not easy.
What do you mean upside down?
Like against the wall, like handstand push-ups.
Oh,
My fault.
handstand.
Yeah,
Well,
It's more
I mean,
like a shoulder pike, though, right?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Difficult.
it's difficult.
Different muscle, though.
It is.
Like, can y'all niggas do the reverse push up where your hands are like this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do it often.
I
Like,
don't-
that's not
I don't
something
ever do
just
them,
pull
but
it
I
out the
can.
bag.
Of course you don't do it often. I don't think you do it at all.
I mean, yeah.
That's not common.
I literally said I don't do it often.
But no, that's different than not doing it at all. Like not doing it often means, it happened before, maybe every once in a while. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody
But who-
does those.
I mean,
At Mac, bust a couple of those out right now.
I would need an example of exactly what it is. Real quick.
You know what I'm talking about.
Can you
nigga.
show him
gotta
real
show
quick?
us, bro.
You know what I'm talking. Lauren, you do it.
Come on,
you
you gotta
show him
show
real
us.
quick?
I'm on air talent,
Yeah,
dog.
Tony,
because
I
you're
can't
I
the,
can
get up.
talk,
the
though.
camera's right in front of you.
My nigga, produce this podcast.
I'm doing
Tony,
that, man.
Produce this podcast.
If I get up, I'm not doing that.
Now, is it not Lauren's job to pull up every image or visual example that we see?
I mean, yeah, but
So what do you-
No,
so
let's
you
be
want-
honest.
but
so you
F
want-
Mac
so you want-
does.
Everybody, let's be honest. Is it not Lauren's job to pull up every visual thing that we see, everything we hear?
Is that what you asking me
He
for?
produces this podcast.
I thought you wanted to do it. I'm sorry.
Can you
I didn't know
ask
that.
Tony for an example?
Don't follow another man's instructions.
F Mac.
That's insane.
F Mac.
Can you ask
F
Tony
Mac.
for an example?
F Mac.
Master
Hang your
manipulator.
nuts.
F Mac.
Hang your nuts.
Whoa.
Don't
He's
let him. Don't let him big bro
trick
you.
He's really emasculating
Don't let
you.
him big bro
Don't let
you.
him trick you.
Don't let him big bro
F Mac,
you.
come on.
F Mac, you do what you want.
Hey, it's damned if you do, damned
F
if you don't,
Mac,
brother.
you the
no
king of
idea.
the jungle.
I'm lost in the conversation. I can't do shit.
F Mac, you are the determiner of your own destiny.
F Mac.
You don't let no man tell you what to
ask him for an example.
do. You don't let this nigga isn't your
already
father.
asked.
Hey, what is it
Don't
called?
already
What is it
ask.
called?
Huh?
What is it called?
I don't even know.
A reverse push up.
Yeah, try reverse push up. Let's see. Let's see if that pulls up. Let no man tell you what to do, F Mac. Come on, nigga. There it is.
I don't like how this looks.
What don't you like about it? Like how close his couch is to the floor?
Nah, it's just
It's for
that look is
biceps.
kind of crazy.
It's for biceps.
Come on,
Oh
this
no,
is
but that's nothing though.
this some real anime shit, dog.
You can't do that?
That's nothing.
It's nothing?
That's nothing.
How many could you do?
I don't know, but that's nothing.
Do it, nigga. Come on,
I can do that right now.
prove it.
I can see him.
He listened to me.
God.
All right, we're currently watching F Mac do some reverse push-ups. Hey, nigga, get them hands a little bit, rotate them clockwise.
They rotated. They
Yeah,
rotated.
Whoa,
there you go.
Not,
There
it
you
don't
go.
have to be fucking contorted all the way back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good money.
Yeah,
Good money.
get
yeah,
that money,
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that grip
6,
moving.
7, 8,
Yeah, nigga.
9, 10.
For those
Good
listening
money,
at
baby.
home, we are hazing F Mac, making this nigga do push-ups in the stew.
Hey, 10 more. You
9,
didn't do it, nigga.
10,
Yeah. Nah, that's a half.
12,
Half.
8,
Half.
12,
3/4.
9,
1/4.
12,
1.
14. Yeah.
How many was that?
That was like
23.
23.
See, you just hit your lower titty. You see that?
Yeah,
right under
here.
the nipple. That's what you just worked out.
So how
In front of a room full of men.
So you be doing that?
Nah.
Oh,
I
damn.
don't be doing that.
You
Fuck
doing
that.
shit. Nigga. Fuck out of here.
That felt pretty good though.
You liked it?
Yeah, that was nice.
Where's the pump at?
It's biceps.
It was bicep.
Little tricep too?
Barely.
Did you feel it in your underboob? Because in the little graphic image that they're showing us, is highlighting the underboob.
Yeah, right.
Not really, but I bet if I switch my grip up a little bit,
Yeah, if you a little more counterclockwise,
Feel it right in the nipple,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
right in the nip.
Right in
Yeah.
the nip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, man. That's great.
Speaking of nips and greatness, I spent the best $24.99 of my life on Friday.
Whose OnlyFans was it?
Michael Beasley's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
and
was
Lane
a-
Stephenson. They made a sex
I
tape.
watched
The
it.
greatest
that shit
sex
was, That
tape.
shit was great.
You watched it? You paid for the ticket?
No, I watched the rip they put on YouTube.
Oh, dog, you
Oh,
got
yeah, you should've
The
bought it.
whole event was just like from the beginning to the end. It was cinema, dog. It was amazing.
It was
The
it was the
face-off?
30, right? First to 30, right?
It was first to 30 for everybody. For all the, I think it was 6 different 1v1s.
Oh, I only saw the
Seven.
Michael Beasley.
It was
joint.
6 different 1v1s, right? All of them were like heavily marketed and toted because these niggas had to play in a whole season of tournaments to even establish who was going to be
Yeah.
in the final on the final tournament of the day.
Yeah.
On June 6th. So, dog, I don't even really know where to start. It's just,
So basically, the face off. Can you just go to YouTube, type in Michael Beasley and Lance face off? This is where like they really sold it. Like everybody who loved basketball was already going to watch it. But this is what got everybody hyped.
the face-off was crazy.
because
Yeah.
it's like you could tell Beasley was really getting into that mode. Like I would like what he said was really what happened.
He was hard.
Like what I'm about to do to you, it's gonna feel bad. But trust me, you told me to do it. It's purely consensual.
Non-consensual consent.
We are CNC up in this bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
Just go to like halfway to all of it was like.
Well, play this because they're probably gonna put in a couple of the best moments real quick.
Just right in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You want bet? You want double up? Sis, you want double up? There we go. Put it down. You want bet? Put it down. Double up. Double it. Double it right now. Put it down. Put it down.
All right, let's do it.
All right, what?
You want bet?
All right, what?
You want bet?
All right, what?
I'll bet.
Double what?
Bet. Y'all double.
First to 12.
I'll get.
I'm on the ass.
I'll get the 12 before.
Baby's gotta eat. Baby's gotta eat. You know, nigga.
I got.
Ooh, I love it, nigga. Got confidence. I'ma whip it out you.
All right.
Watch. I'ma be on your ass. Double it for 200,000, right? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Do you hear that?
100,000, Lance?
Do you hear that?
Lance said he would.
Do you hear that?
I'm with it.
Lance said he would 200,000 right now.
I'm with it.
Pause it.
Yeah.
I saw one comment. There was like, Michael Beasley's one of them niggas that you never feel truly safe around. Like, even if y'all cool for the moment, you just like kind of on edge because it's like, yo, this nigga could really just like start going insane.
He got that Mike Tyson
at a whim.
shit.
Yeah, like it could just pop off. It's like being in a cage with a lion.
The same thing NBA YoungBoy has. He's in the same type of mind state that Michael Beasley is, and they're both like just wonderful at their craft. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever they do, they just can do it effortlessly.
Now it gets a lot more zestier than this.
Yeah,
because it's just like, and basketball is sex to Michael Beasley. What it boils down to, the pleasure that's derived, the feeling, the in the momentness of it. Basketball is sex to him.
Yeah.
So all the threats were sexual in nature to Lance because that's what this is. It's buck breaking. It's not bucket getting.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like the same sound of a swish is the same sound when he finishes. You get what I'm saying? They're both connected.
It's like a Spider-Man shooting a web, nigga.
You know what I mean? Happens fast and sporadic. The BPM is fast. Just sound like jazz, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's beautiful. But regardless, let's talk about TNC real quick. This whole season that they produced and their team, I don't know who they hired, but shout out to everybody in the background because nigga, I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. It was honestly the best 20. And, I bought it on Klarna. So I'm paying $6 for the next 6
year.
weeks. I'm paying $6
and
16 cents for the next 6 weeks. So
see, I got 68 you could borrow. But nigga, when he told me that shit on the phone, Lauren,
he started laughing.
I was like, why?
But then I broke it down to him. I was like, well, shit, they gave me the option.
Wait, hold on. You're paying $6 for 7 weeks?
6 weeks. I believe.
$6 for 6 weeks.
It's $36.
You're paying more.
How much was it?
I only paid $24. It's $19, but then with like the servicing fees, the digital drama, the shit,
it's like $28.
It came out to $24 and some change.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Well, you're paying $36 for it, nigga.
Well, not necessarily. I got to go back and check. It might not be for but
that's a lot of money.
I broke it down, nigga. I know I've done Klarna before, so I know like how it adds up. It's not that much. It's the same price.
I just did the math.
Can't be the same price.
Hold on, let me check. Let me check right now.
For as long as you're paying for it, nah, brother.
Yeah, it's not the same price.
Nigga, oh my God. Next season is going to be on you.
I hope you rewatch it. I hope you watch it every week for every $6, nigga.
Nigga, I did.
Next season, nigga, you the main sponsor for next season.
I did rewatch it. Let me see.
Yeah, you got to know this shit.
But Lord,
back.
This shit was incredible.
Bro, when I saw it, what I saw was
incredible.
Fire. Yeah.
Like just from top to bottom, like somebody trying to get in here?
No. I don't know.
Oh shit. But the competition in all the games,
so all the games
was pretty good. The only nigga that got blown out was Kel. Who was he playing? What's the nigga name? It starts with a K. I think it's Kayvon. We're gonna go with Kayvon.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it? I think I've seen him hoop before.
Yeah.
Big dude, like pretty big dude with like kind of short dreads a little bit.
Well, he had dreads. He's kind of like a skinnier, lankier dude, but he's not huge.
Never mind.
Regardless, though, nigga, Lane Stephenson almost got into 2 fights. It was one time where like somebody, another one of the hoopers that was in the tournament came out. He was talking a little shit, got in his face. He threw that nigga 10 yards.
Yeah.
Just with his palms. Like Moon went flying. You know, he's skinny nigga. Right?
Yeah.
He just went boom, flying. And then there was another instance where the ball had flew into the crowd. Lance goes over to get the ball. A fan is holding it, but he's kind of like taunting him with it. He's like, nah, boo boo. So Lance pushes that nigga as well.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, everybody's crew jumps up out of the crowd and it's like they gotta have their little, hey nigga, that was wrong.
But yeah. And it was
don't do that.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of hyenas. But it was contained chaos. You know what I mean? Nothing was gonna happen. Kyrie was just chilling. He was like, this is beautiful. This is basketball, guys. Don't you love it?
He was surprised it wasn't more violence. He was like, this is so Jersey.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
He said, this is how I grew up.
And it's $100K on the line. Shout out to Kyrie too for that. He added a extra 50,000 to the 50,000 that was already gonna be put up. So you know it made it worth it. You get what I'm saying? But nah, man, Michael Beasley, he put on the show. Lance Stephenson put on the show.
I should have bet money on that. I should have bet money on this game.
Well, you didn't go to the bar soon enough.
Might have made another 75, nigga.
Yeah.
Cents.
You think anybody was taking Lance Stephenson though?
Nah, niggas was taking Lance. I saw
crazy.
that was a pretty good discourse. But Michael Beasley is just, if you didn't think he was gonna win, you just don't know much about Michael Beasley, dog.
You just don't know much about Michael Beasley. Even Kyrie said, which was like, of course, but you know, I would never play Michael Beasley in one-on-one game.
Yeah,
which
never.
makes sense. He's like, what, 6 inches taller? Like, what the fuck?
Probably like 9.
Yeah, probably 9. But just in terms of like Kyrie's sentiment, like, yo, he's actually that good.
Yeah, Kyrie, and that wasn't fluff. That wasn't like, I like a nigga so much that I'm just gonna mystify him. He was literally like, the only way I could get Michael Beasley is on a fast break. I'm coming down the court. I got a full head of steam and I can boop, 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 fuck him up, go a different way, lay that bitch. 1v1 is different.
Yeah.
It's different. With a nigga that much bigger than you, it's just like,
you got to get creative. But
shoot right over the top.
I want to, let's edge a little more. Let's skip ahead a little bit.
How far you want to go?
Let's go right there, nigga. You hit the right spot.
Well,
it's bust, nigga.
Lance, how you feel about Bees, man?
Tell my little pack she was with it. And she was popping way before me. Now that I'm popular, I'ma still be the. I swear to God, it's gonna. That's all I can say, man.
All you can say. So winning this game for both of y'all, how big is the moment in terms of what is it going to do for you going forward? Like, what is, as a matter of fact,
Yeah.
Singing that thug.
he looking at you dead in your eyes, Lance. You got to look back at him.
I ain't gotta look.
He ain't wanna look.
He ain't stopped looking at you yet.
I'm gonna laugh, bro. I don't feel like laughing, bro. I'm serious right now.
He looks serious to me too.
Oh, he's laughing, bro.
I done seen serious people laugh.
Skip like 2 minutes.
You might have to go to like a real or a
On
short.
camera. He said something on camera.
Go to a real or a short. Yeah, do that. Because Michael Beasley gets into really selling the fight like I've never seen a nigga do before.
Yeah,
It was
right
kind
there.
of immaculate. See about that.
I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow.
Start it on.
I'm gonna do it to you sexy. But I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow. I'm gonna do it to you sexy. I'm gonna make them people love you tonight. You understand? For real. I'm gonna make the people love you.
Already.
I'm gonna have you shake that ass, nigga. I'm gonna make you dance, Lance.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm gonna make you dance, Lance. We gonna get straight to it, nigga. I'm gonna bring my dancing shoes and I'm gonna tap all over that court. You understand? You better. I ain't gonna get shaking ass.
No. Nobody in the world ever did that.
Hello, everybody. Nobody at your service.
Nobody in the world ever
Michael
did that.
Beasley's the only nigga that can do that. He does the impossible.
Yeah. He's the only person to think of that.
How is he nobody?
I'm nobody. Nice to meet you.
But it was a continued part where he just kept going. It's like, nah, Lance.
Yo, there was a point in time when Lance was like, I'm gonna take my shirt off. He was like, even better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to them nipples.
Yeah.
Lance started brushing his beard. He was blushing and shit.
But nah, man.
Lance was looking like a girl that was getting rizzed up. I'm not gonna lie.
He was like, I don't want to look at him. And it's funny because
he said, ooh.
it was like, it made me nervous. But at the beginning of the season, Lance was really he had a lot of energy when his team was up like 4-1, and then slowly but surely Michael Beasley's team came back.
Yeah,
I don't remember what was the ending score of that. Do you remember?
Nope.
But regardless, hey man, Lance had a lot to say in the beginning, but when it came down to game time,
came down to that game,
he was like,
it was a different story.
He was like, I don't know, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
He's like,
I didn't know
why he looking at me like that?
I didn't know he was gonna be this charming.
Yeah, he went down crazy in that game too. He started coming back, but Beasley did his thing.
Yeah. Pull up some of the highlights real quick. Just had him shit playing in the background.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Because I don't know if we can put that up.
I mean,
it's a pay-per-view thing, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, it's everywhere I seen.
Yeah,
and I was about to say if niggas won't watch later, I'll put in my ID and shit.
Okay.
For TNC and shit later.
They still got it pulled up on the website.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's gonna live there forever.
Nigga, I was rewatching that shit.
Okay,
you crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
I think that's a one-time $24, nigga.
Oh well, you paid 36 for it. So
I did not, and I have the proof right here. It's
you
$24.
should be watching this shit once a month.
$24, fuck nigga.
Over how much time?
3 weeks.
Yeah, how much you paying for it?
$6.16.
How much money them niggas make off of this shit?
Probably a lot. Wait, you talking about TNC?
Yeah.
Well, probably a lot. First of all, it was sold out.
But yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they was really pushing this like, yo,
there was
we
mad
have
NBA
50
players there too.
We have a 50% discount.
What was it on? Was it on Patreon?
It was on TNC.
No, it was on their
website.
Oh, their website.
Yeah.
But
and it was a star-studded crowd. Like even Aiden Ross was there. It was the co-main event, Cam versus Latin. That game was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm sure that nigga Frigga played too, right?
Nah, he was just behind the scenes. He was just running around, make sure everything was good. But he wasn't playing. But that game was insane, dog. And it was one of those hard fought down to the last couple of possessions. Latin lost, even though he had put up a good exhibition. So that nigga Aiden Ross came up out the crowd and cashed at the nigga $10,000.
Oh, that's clutch.
Even though he had lost it.
I didn't even know Aiden Ross was in that motherfucker.
Nigga, Aiden Ross was there. John Wall was there. A couple other NBA players.
Nas Reed
was there.
Word.
Yeah.
I fuck with Nas Reed.
Cash Nasty was in that bitch. It was a bunch of niggas.
He nice too though.
Who, Cash?
Yeah.
That
Yeah, all right.
Better than you.
For sure. Better than you too, nigga.
Yeah.
He's better than you.
Maybe.
He's better than you.
Yet to be determined.
Yet
to be determined.
You're right.
Yet to be determined.
You know what? We should start putting that out. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting that out.
Whore me out.
Nah,
Put
for
me
real.
on all these basketball sites, nigga.
Yeah. I feel like
I'll tap
you.
dance all over that court, Lauren.
I feel like you could beat some of these
Put on
niggas
my
online.
dancing
I do feel like
shoes.
you could beat some of these niggas online.
Yes, well, I mean, I got to get back in shape.
Yeah.
I got to get back in shape.
I feel like
first.
1v1, you can take some of these
Don't
niggas,
just throw
bro.
me to the wolves right now, nigga. I'm gonna have an asthma attack.
Sorry, bro. I'm gonna start tagging these niggas. Hey, yo.
Tag them. Especially
look.
with the motion your Instagram
I'm
been
gonna start
having.
tagging them, bro. I'm gonna start tagging them niggas.
Yeah.
Hey man, you gotta let him get in shape first, nigga.
Let me get in shape.
Let him drink some Ensure and shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Get
let
some
me
protein.
a few more Pediasures.
Hey, I tell you what, ain't nobody on another podcast doing, you know. At least the podcast niggas can't fuck with you.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I don't know how many. Well, it's a lot of NBA podcasters now.
Outside of them niggas.
Well, I mean,
outside
those
of
don't. Them niggas don't count.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Come
Even
on.
the ones that are just like friends of the Hoopers. What's the one dude that be in the middle on Jeff
T.
I
I don't know if he hoops, but really the one on the far right, the dark skin one, the funny nigga.
Yeah, he be.
He hoop.
I
From
think-
what I've heard.
Yeah, I think you can take them too, though.
I like that
go
confidence. I like that. You hear that Jeff T podcast, niggas? He believes in me.
Yeah,
Nah, man.
I think you got it, brother.
Nah, you ain't beat that nigga. But let's be honest. But you know,
What you mean?
Michael. I don't think he.
Isn't he like 5'6"?
Yeah, but he's a little bit bigger though.
Yeah, but he's 5'6".
Yeah, but look, he's.
Nigga, AJ is easier to guard in the paint.
Yeah, but he's faster than AJ.
And he's
but
bigger
he's
and
also,
stronger than AJ's bigger and stronger than him.
That nigga looks small and strong, dog. Like,
But it's a length thing. Like when you're taller than somebody, you don't
Of course.
necessarily have to be bigger if you just use your wingspan to your advantage.
yeah, but
I'll let AJ get in front of me just because I already know I can recover. Like he's not going nowhere.
but also he's hooping with like ex-professionals and like people that are trying to make it.
Yeah.
And he might not be busting their ass, but the fact that he's hooping with them means he has a way better training camp than you, don't you think? Like hold
on. Whose podcast are you on? Are you on LOI the show or you on 5150?
Nigga, I'm on LOI the show.
So, all right, wait,
you mean Club 520?
Club 520.
Yeah, there you go.
So what is all this hoopla, nigga? You supposed to be my cheerleader.
Nigga, first of all, I can't be nobody's
Grab
cheerleader.
your pom-pom, nigga.
Shit.
If I lose, LOI loses.
Nigga, shit. F-Mac built for that shit. He's light and bright, just like a cheerleader should be. Ask that nigga to grab your pom-poms, nigga. Fuck out of here.
He's supposed to bring his own pom-poms, nigga.
You're supposed to supply the pom-poms.
Nah, I'm on the court, nigga. I'm talent. I show up to bust moves.
You're a terrible P. I supply pom-poms. All the women watching, come fuck with me. I supply pom-poms. You don't got to buy your own. Like when you work for a company.
Come get some of this sweet mac.
Like when you worked for like the job we work now, we had to buy our t-shirts.
No, we didn't.
You had to
Took it out your check, nigga.
It's like already garnished and shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Garnish your
if you
wages,
quit,
nigga.
They might have changed that when I got.
If you quit,
Yeah, they might have do. That's an old policy.
if you quit, you have to return the shirts. You know that, right?
Or they gonna take it out
I definitely
again,
didn't hear
nigga.
that.
Don't take it out again.
I definitely didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that? I swear to God, you got to return the shirts. I was like, wow, are they gonna wash them?
They told you that when you first got hired?
Nigga, I was reading the fine print. It's in the bold underneath. It's under the fine print in bold. It's like a couple fine prints. It was like one of them, if you leave, you must return these shirts.
Well, yeah, I've been trying to tell you we work for a greedy capitalist.
Well, I mean,
I've heard
told nigga
every time I hear about him from somebody else who don't even work at the corporation, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I just find out a new piece of the conspiracy.
Yeah. Well, before you had got hired, I had told you about that one dude. It was a pest control nigga. He had came through. It was raining. He was like, "Ah, man, he didn't work, but like he heard about the company. He was like, yeah, man, you know."
Bleep the name.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, my bad.
He was trying to figure out, was that a no word? Or?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, definitely a no word.
Yeah.
God damn, nigga.
Yeah, it was an accident. But and yeah, Lauren gets to do his job. But basically, he was like, "Yeah, man, I heard about your company, man. Your boss is kind of, you know, kind of ruthless to a certain extent. You know what I mean? He's like, he doesn't care. It's like he's all about the dollar bill." But I ended up talking to him a couple weeks ago. Dog, this nigga allegedly goes to Africa and feeds like African children. Dog.
I was just about to mention,
thing,
you are becoming Mass's favorite slave.
And another thing, right? And another thing.
He's been getting real cool with the boss. He
Guys,
be at the nigga house talking about God.
Y'all supposed to laugh after that pause.
What it takes to be a good father.
Okay.
Have you not?
Yeah, but let me explain, and then it might be funnier next time, nigga. So
not about being funny, it's about telling the
I was at
truth.
his crib, bro. We just started talking. His son was graduating, and you know, I was like, okay, that's good. And you know, we started talking about that, and I'd asked him something before this, but I was like, what you think makes a good father? Because he was just talking about being a dad and shit. He was like, you have to give him God first. You have to show him God early, because if you don't, they're gonna grow up idolizing Katy Perry, Cardi B,
J Nobles.
Offset, J Nobles, DDG. You know what I mean? You're gonna be idolizing false idols and shit. And he was
misogynist.
like, misogynist, nigga, creeps. So he was like, yeah, man, you got to introduce God early, and also be in their life. And you know, I asked, you know, he's a successful guy, so you know, I was curious. It wasn't just like one of those like, let me just ask my boss something, just so you know, time can fly by. You know what I mean? You know, but
Well, you was asking him for like real, like genuine advice on how to be a dad.
it wasn't genuine. But what we were talking about, he was just like, yeah, man. He was just like, yeah, man. My son, you know,
What
he's
game were you
graduating.
playing?
He has like,
That's what I'm saying.
But
he's just kissing Mass's
It
ass,
wasn't
dog.
genuine.
no, it was genuine because we was just talking and like I had stopped work. He was just like chopping it up.
Do you hear what I gotta do with? In 2 sentences, he said it was genuine and it wasn't genuine.
I'm just saying it wasn't.
Decided like, what do you?
I'm saying it wasn't
What
like
are you on, nigga? What's your end game?
that's what I was saying. It wasn't no end game. It was just like a regular conversation, and it just led into different parts, and it ended up leading into like, yeah, you know, this is him talking. He was like, yeah, man, you know, I go to Africa a couple times a year, and you know, we help kids out there. You know what I mean? We you know, we feed kids, and you know, make sure they're fed. We smush their stomach down, squeeze all that those bacteria bubbles out. You know what I'm saying?
They squeeze the bacteria out of their stomach.
Yeah, you know, like the African babies, they got like big stomachs and shit.
Yeah, that comes from hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a, you know.
So you probably shouldn't
not-
push on that. You probably just fill it up with some shit.
Well, nah, I'm just, you know, I mean, I don't know if you do like some weird chest compression massage type things. I don't know.
So he goes overseas to rub babies.
Not rub babies because that's illegal, but he feeds them.
Sounds like a bad guy. Sounds like a creepy dude.
It sounds.
And I don't get why you was in there kissing ass. Like,
I wasn't
How much
kissing
longer were you at that stop because you had to talk to the nigga?
5 minutes.
There's no way he taught you how to be a good father in 5 minutes.
It was so,
That's a 15 to 20 minute conversation.
No.
To even get up to that point, to like build that social trust up,
Right,
to
it's
be
probably
like,
15.
to even build the
15.
social trust up between y'all to be like, yo, what's your parenting like?
I was like up until
You
a
probably
certain
do
point.
such a good job there.
Up until a
you don't cut
certain
no
point.
corners in that bitch.
Up until a certain point, I had just once
Hit
I got
every
near him
edge.
because I was doing the lawn while I was talking to him. But once I got close to him, I was like, I had chilled for a little bit. Bro, I wasn't there for any longer than I guess I should have been.
Nah, bro.
But it wasn't even that type of like, hey, boss, like, let me.
Hey, Tone, he can't have a conversation with a dude?
Nah, you can
the
have a
boss?
conversation with a dude, but it's
I mean,
just,
with the boss. Like, you can't have a conversation with him? Get
you
a
can
little
definitely
game,
have a conversation
chop it?
with him, but it's like the level of conversation they was getting to. There's always a catch in that shit. Like, there is no, because he's not the kind of boss to where he's a naturally cool dude that you would want to get that close with.
Unless you know him. Unless you meet him. And know him.
No.
And
Maybe
this is what I'm
that's
saying.
what he's
You're
trying to
right.
figure
And this is a
out.
caveat.
You're right,
This is a
'cause I'm a
caveat.
socialist.
This is a caveat. First of all,
I'm a radicalized socialist.
ugh.
He's the
First of all,
he's my number one enemy,
so
actually.
our boss, we haven't made this clear. He hires his company for, himself.
Right.
So, and I be going to his crib often. So I've gotten the chance to kind of
Chop it with
we throw jabs at each other like, hey, what's up?
They
talk
flirt.
about some grass, just small talk.
Yeah.
They
So
go back and forth.
once it got to that point, and he was getting his garden ready, not his garden, but the outer edges or whatever, because it was a graduation party. So he was like, hey, man, it was just a regular, but that's why he's not that cool to you because you're not. I guess you're right. You're not the cool black guy.
You're
You're not the cool black guy at work.
You got, and you didn't even know it. That was him breaking out the Vaseline,
Hey,
the
Tone.
baby oil, the Astroglide.
And you would know that because you
patting it on
got
your
Thursday.
ass, and he's just letting it crust over and just marinating until
don't-
he's ready to fuck you.
I don't want to derail anything, but I do have a real question.
Is it genuine?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I got to.
Shoot, brother.
You think you're like opposition to capitalism like stops you from working hard in certain aspects of your life that may carry over into the next aspect? Like isn't it like a good thing like to not cut corners and just go hard at everything you do so you can keep that energy flowing?
I feel like those are two different questions.
I understand it. That's a good question.
Too
I
bad
like
he
that
didn't
question.
ask you. Does my opposition to capitalism make me not work as hard?
Yeah, and then could that then be like impacting your motivation and or your drive everywhere?
Okay. Well, so first of all, my opposition to capitalism is fake.
Okay, cool.
I
Good.
believe.
What? Wait, hold on. Whoa! Shit.
We got there.
Whoa! Nigga, what?
Mic drop.
And niggas be what? No, dog. Don't do that to make the point, dog.
Let me explain.
Come on,
Can I
dog.
explain?
But
Yo, listen with open ears and
you-
open heart.
But you get what he's
Just
saying,
listen with
though?
open ears and open heart.
Like, almost
my
like-
opposition to capitalism is fake in the sense that I acknowledge that it is bad and it is fucked up and it is an innately corrupt system. But I'm not actually trying to change anything. Most of the shit I'll be talking about is a reflection of the research that I'm doing and learning about the game that I'm playing.
Okay.
But I'm still in the game, and the fact that I haven't like protested the actual system by not using money, by not paying taxes, by not going to Walmart anymore and getting a receipt, that means that I'm still a part of it. So it's more so I have grievances with it.
Got you.
But technically, in my actions and my actual behavior, I'm a supporter. I got pom poms, nigga.
Okay.
I'm a fan of getting this money.
Tenfold.
So it's like I can't even say I'm actually opposed to it because I don't act that way.
But
I just research that way. I think that way, but I'm still participating in the system.
I would say for me,
I'm another clog in the machine. I'm just aware. I'm just more aware of what the fuck is going on.
I would say even yes for me, and I'm not like trying to change anything. Like the fact that I know that the system is fucked up, I try not to work as hard.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I try to work very, not even smart, just very intentional.
Okay.
Which has nothing to do with it's not being smart. It's just very intentional.
I know what you mean.
Like, sometimes we,
only put your certain amount of energy into something that's maybe not your thing.
We half-asses things. But that's not because of the grievance with capitalism.
No, but that's because I know the reality of the system and the way it's set up. Almost like, all right, back in the day, I used to view white people a certain way because of what I was learning about slavery. But, it's slowly.
How did you look at white people back
It was
in the
just
day?
like, some motherfuckers. Like, I can't believe, like, we just around here acting normal, nigga.
Oh, you was fucking Huey Freeman.
I was like, nigga, this is 3 generations ago. I was like, nigga, just the number 3 in my head.
Not
like
even,
3
nigga,
to 4
yeah.
generations
2,
ago.
nigga.
2, necessarily, if we're being honest.
It was 2 generations.
Really, and it one because they were still being affected.
Jim Crow, all that shit. Yeah.
But it's only like, I don't know, it's a lot of older black people, like 105-year-olds.
It's not a lot of those, but I
So
feel
what?
what
maybe.
So why
But-
did you stop being a revolutionary? Because all that shit is gone.
Well,
You voted for Trump, nigga.
I didn't.
You said fuck black people.
Nah, I didn't say. I don't think anything's happening to us right now, but I didn't stop being a revolutionary necessarily. But like I said, I guess I capitulated to the system, and now I move intentionally. I know that not every black person is a brother, so I move intentionally on that. I know
What's that got to
that
do with capitalism?
I know that it all connects. I'm just saying, I know that not every
Just saying he moves
organization
intentionally.
that is about black pride and black movement is good for the community. So I move intentionally.
You
with
move intentionally in capitalism. What does that look like? Like, you think that just because you the kind of nigga that downloads the Chick-fil-A app and orders online and gets deals, that's like you're capitulating capitalism?
Nah, but that is, I mean, to a higher degree of that is like credit, which I'm not doing. I'm not like abusing the credit system and like really moving and shaking on what I can do with that. But on like a lighter end with us at work, I go in the lawns at least 2 times a week where it's so much shit that I think the customer is like genuinely like an asshole and like he just likes to fuck with people. So, when I get to that lawn, I make sure they get service that's suitable for, a shitty lawn.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. I do my work, but I try to do what I do too. You know what I mean? It's all, that's what I mean by intentional.
Okay.
It's very purposeful. It's like, all right, I'm not going to get far by not doing any work. That's not how my luck really is. But I can do something enough times for a little bit to where it's like, all right, I can build up trust. Like when I first got to the company, I was working hard. I was moving fast.
You was a square.
Now I can build. Now, I be chilling,
So y'all don't believe in the idea of your work representing you?
No.
He didn't grow up with a father.
No. None of us grew up with a father.
There was no male figure to really teach him morals.
There was. And
standards.
they were just selling drugs. Some of them.
You ain't hang around no fucking drug dealers, nigga. But like,
Well,
I do get what you're saying, Ethmac. There is a certain amount of like, okay, this is my responsibility, right? My work, my art is a reflection of me. If I half-ass here, that symbolizes that I half-ass in other endeavors in my life, which you do. So I don't think this has anything to do with capitalism. This just boils down to you being an ancient nigga for real. It boils down to your character.
Well, I asked
not necessarily because, like, I work more. Like, I care about LOI more than like the company. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah,
And so
but in terms of hours put into something, and I know that's not a fair comparison because you literally have to be there at a certain amount of time every day.
But
just in terms of actions, it's more physical effort put into that than into your dreams.
It really depends, though.
You taking care of an old white man's dreams more than your own.
Not necessarily. It really depends. It really depends. Like, if you think about all the work that had to be done to get to this point, you know what I mean? Like, it's inconsequential. It doesn't even add up.
Yeah, like this keeps going no matter
nigga, what? Nigga, I was taking trips. What?
For free.
Oh my God.
Nigga, you got flown out. Like,
oh my God. No, I'm saying like back in the day when I was driving from Greensboro to Raleigh, record 3 episodes, go back, bust them down, make some snippets, post the episode.
You drove an hour?
But
I drive an hour every day at work.
Hour and a half, and that's 2. That's 2.5 because I gotta drive back. I gotta go back to school.
I came down there too a couple times. Nigga, it wasn't all.
And nobody said you didn't. But I'm just making a point that like niggas put in a lot of work here.
Yeah,
a lot. And
well, hold on. I'm not trying to shit on your contributions to the show.
Well, I didn't know I came off like that.
Here without you, dog.
I didn't know I came off like that. But
we didn't. Like, this show would be half of what it is. It literally 50%. It might be a serviceable 50. Might still be enough to win us an Emmy, but it wouldn't have been what we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah, real shit. Yo, hit that applause button for
Hit
him.
that applause.
Yeah. And you know what? Look under your seat. We got you something.
Nigga said some more grabber.
But yeah, you matter.
But no, I'm just saying though, it's like like it's all
okay. We get it. You work hard in everything you do, except for when it's a shitty yard.
I don't work hard for everything I do. I work hard for the things that I want to do, and that's why that connects to your. You know, when Lauren asked you the question of like,
I was trying to figure out like if the capitalism was stopping you, like intentionally, in turn stopping you from working as hard as you think you could,
consciously or subconsciously.
Subconsciously, yeah. Because you don't want to work for somebody so much so that you don't put work in for them, and then that gets you into a habit of not working hard.
Well, let's be clear. Like,
that's the question.
You know, what we deal with, and the switch had to go off in my brain eventually to where I was like, I matter more than this job. Like, we spray chemicals,
but you know
there's no telling.
Yeah,
like there's really no telling what the fuck that's doing.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of why I went into the sales world, because when I realized like what I put in is what I get out, it always kept me in like a hustle mentality. Like I have to hustle to get something out of it.
Yeah.
And then like because I'm doing that, it's able to like help me in my other areas because now I'm already in the state of hustle.
Yeah.
You know?
You like 50 Cent.
Nah, that's definitely. What age you got into the sales?
Sales when I was 20.
20. Yeah, nah.
Couldn't even drink it.
You definitely, that should definitely made you insane.
But
what the fuck? That's why he was smoking blacks.
Yeah, I was
wood tips back then.
Yeah,
nigga.
I was actually.
Yeah, nah.
Regular.
Ugh.
And then wine.
The wine.
Then went back to straight plastic tip.
Okay. Yeah. The wine that was probably a beautiful time.
Yeah,
that's the only one anybody ever smokes.
Not regular.
Regular in the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like when I worked at Sheets. I picked up on every smoking habit from every like walk of life. I'm like, they walk in Newport, long, dark wine. Hey, you seem like you might want a wood tip.
Yeah,
like you could just tell.
Yeah, best type of people watching job. Best type of people watching job. I don't like people watch often. I feel like I need to start doing that.
You want me doing that?
Like just going downtown and just watching people. Like just seeing what the fuck is going on.
I create like narratives in my head for niggas. Like just no subtitles. Just I'm like, what the fuck could this nigga possibly be doing?
I've done that before. Like I've created people's like stories. Like I gave people arch nemesis before. Like you know,
baby mamas.
Yeah. Like the one time I don't know if I was with you, possibly not, but I was walking downtown and I saw a pregnant dyke, and I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? She was sagging and shit.
That's unique.
It was the most, like, I was like, whoa, I'd never seen this shit before.
Yeah.
Like, she had a big ass, like, M&M gray hoodie on, like, oversized for her. She was sagging in her, like, Rhino jeans, I believe. Echo, the Echo jeans. And
With the dark wine, black and mild.
got some jugs on her. You know what I mean? So she was about to, hey man, that baby was about to come out.
What you think? What story did you give her?
She got a little bit too comfortable with the plug. You know what I mean? Like a couple nights. And it was only
Too many free apes.
It was only supposed to be a couple nights. Not even free apes. She was paying for it. But he was bored. You know what I'm saying? He was like, let me see. You know what I mean? Let me see.
Maybe his girl was cheating on him with a white dude. So the only way to get back in that is to go fuck a dyke. Because like since she's doing some completely spontaneous shit, you got to do it too.
Yeah.
Like don't even think, just go out and fuck the first available like fuckable person.
Or he just wanted to see like how good his shit is. Like, you know, hey, I got a half for you if you know, break yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's get this popping.
Wait, so he wanted to see how good his weed was, or his
Well, you're assuming weed.
What are you assuming?
Oh man, if you
I forgot you're the author of this
I was
story.
about to say, if you would have saw her, you probably maybe some amphetamines.
The ketamine was hot.
Yeah. Like just something hot. Like something you heat up definitely.
Whatever Elon must be on in the Oval Office.
Yeah. Got his eye twitching and just
Your guy.
evolving.
Your guy.
Yeah, nah, nigga,
Junkie.
my stepbrothers, nigga, these niggas are acting like Will Ferrell and Bill Murray. Damn, I always stumble upon.
Was that his name? I don't think that was his name.
That's not his name.
Nah, that's not his
who? From
name.
what?
The other dude in Step Brothers.
Stepbrothers.
No, that's
Hell,
not,
you know,
damn,
it's
bro.
not Bill and Will.
No.
They probably
No.
would have just kept their regular names.
No, that's not who Bill Murray is.
Yeah, Bill Murray
Is a legend.
Bill Murray's
is a
from,
completely different nigga.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Damn, they do look alike though.
Nah. They're white, dog.
Nah, not
It's easy to say.
It's John C. Reilly. you're talking
John
about.
C. Reilly.
Come on, man. That's a
damn.
legend,
I
dog.
know it is, but damn it. Come on. They don't look alike?
Yeah, you're born with hair like that. You was bound to be a star, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you mean? Well, you got to look him up young because he wasn't born like that.
No. He was made to be this way though. You see what I'm saying? Like you can only look like this and be something great. Einstein, people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, either great or homeless is one of the extremes.
I was about to
like
say.
you're gonna you're not gonna be a middle kind of guy with that haircut.
But
you either made it to the top or you at rock bottom.
but you look a lot better when you make it over like a normal person.
Yeah.
Go to
You know
the
what I'm
top
saying?
right one.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
This is still in his early stages of
that's
success.
as like
He's 26.
that's as handsome as he can make that haircut look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's as like I feel confident going to the bar.
Yeah.
You know, talking to a bitch.
Yeah.
Signing up for some gambling.
That's why we get on FMAC about his shit.
Most of the work is being done in his sweater, though. In this big.
Oh, that's what's attracting you.
That
Yeah.
that was very
like
yeah.
That was crazy.
Most of the work is being done.
You know what's crazy?
Most of
I
the
didn't
work
even
is
realize-
actually
I didn't realize he was wearing the sweater until he
Mo-
pointed it out.
a lot of what's given in this photo is really coming from the sweater.
The garments is the heavy lifting.
Oh man.
Damn, F Mac. Pause. But we're at that point in the show.
Yeah.
Even though there's no longer a clock.
Yeah.
We still keeping track of the time.
For sure. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, America. Back again, once again, time and time again. It's two of you most wanted here, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles. White man on the boards.
Yep.
F-Man right beside him.
That's me.
That's him. We are we. Y'all are y'all. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. Comment down below your hashtag YLOIs. Partner at the end of the show, we get to talk to y'all. Get a real one-on-one thing going, you know what I'm saying? Get real personal. Make it sexy for you niggas and women. Lovely ladies of LOI. Which, shout out to y'all. We forgot about y'all. Not really, but, you know, we just haven't been shouting y'all out because, you know, you can't have too much sweet in the, you know, your cake. If the cake is too sweet, you get diabetes, you die. So
Yeah, your piss starts to taste like sugar.
you got to mix it up a little bit. And speaking of sweet and sour in terms of macking, go to the DDG text. Let's just like fly through this. You know, it's kind of a, you know, hot topic, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying? Like two prominent black stars.
There's a top one at the very beginning.
Yeah, let's
Too prominent.
Actually, yes.
Black
Let's look at the
stars.
text first, and then we're gonna look at the video, Lauren. Thank you.
Halie Bailey
And
is pretty famous.
so
But how good was that Little Mermaid movie?
she's the only princess to lose a man. So it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. But
She's not the only princess to lose a man.
she's the only princess.
I think all of them do at some point in the movie.
she's the only princess to lose a man because she wanted the beast. We're gonna read through these texts. What was the one that wanted the beast? That bitch. She wanted to fuck the beast. Instead, she got like a nigga that, kissed her to wake up and shit. She wanted a nigga to throw eggs on her. Like, bitch, here you go. Egg sandwich. Blah. Breakfast. But here's how it started.
I think this is the beginning one. I was looking at the times.
It doesn't. We're gonna read through it, but here's how it started. Basically,
Give us the context of their relationship.
DDG and Halie Bailey, they met up. They, dug each other. He ended up digging her out, and they had a baby and whatnot, right? But a lot of what is coming out about their relationship is happening within like the last 2 months. Basically, Halie Bailey tried to put a restraining order of some sorts against DDG seeing his kid and shit, right? Claimed abuse. Y'all remember like the chipped tooth picture?
Yeah, and
the scars,
and stuff, or the cuts.
the cuts, and all that shit, right?
Give her something hard to bite on.
It was looking very bad for DDG. And, a couple months later, I believe maybe like a month and a half, he dropped his side. And these are the messages of like him basically trying to show his case, like, no, judge, like she shouldn't have the kid. And I think she was supposed to go to Italy with the kid. I forgot the kid's name, but because of this, the judge ordered that, that can't happen. So, he's stuck in the States with,
So with that scare, she's gonna hurt the baby? She's a flight risk?
she is a ground risk. Wherever she's at, she's in risk of something. If she touches water, a tsunami is gonna happen. She's just bad luck, Tony. Weird, she said. I've had enough. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Please don't contact me. If you need to contact me, please reach out to my sister or 𝔓𝔦𝔑. I hate you. You're the most horrible person I've ever met. I wish I didn't have to fight with you, but you continue to let me down every time. And when joke about exchanging my son in a money deal for views and openly flirt about help every other woman.
Flirt and help, I think is what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
Oh, and openly flirt and help every other woman in the world but me. You hate me and you want me to die. I want to die because of you. I want to die because of you.
I will.
Oh, I will die because of you. Oh, my God. That's very
That's
poetic.
another thing that we didn't really mention is that she's texting in crazy bitch font.
Cadence. Font and cadence.
Because the fact that she's not spelling words completely correct, but they're still serviceable, takes either talent or cuckoo. Like the bitch is just like clearly off of shit. Do you think she was drunk though?
I think
You think these are poetic words of a drunken night?
I have no idea.
Emotions are running high.
I don't know if her nose could be stuffed. I don't know.
That ketamine is hot.
I don't know what. But
This
these
is the
texts,
proof.
These texts show so much and nothing.
He isn't replying in between those.
Exactly.
Now, is that because
He's not
you think that
replying
he deleted the messages?
No, he's not replying yet.
She sent out this many one-bar texts.
Well, 1109, 1109, 1109. These are all at the same time, Tony.
Yeah.
Well, I
Every
mean,
minute.
technically, he could be texting back in that same.
No, but
60 seconds is enough time
Nah.
for two people to
She's
say something.
Not when somebody's doing this.
For two people to say
She's
something.
You have to
back.
let this go down. As she's going, it's like, when is this even going to stop?
Yeah.
You sit back and just let this kind of.
And you got to understand, he had
Bitch is
what's the
talented.
word? A premonition?
Inclination.
Inclination of her craziness
An inkling. Oh, fuck
and like what she would go to in terms like to keep her reputation and the people around her. You leave me hanging as a mother. You don't step up when I need you to. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lila in Mexico. Lila is a light skinned woman.
Lala.
Oh, Lala. She's a
You still faked it up.
what? Lala?
Yeah, la la.
I think I said Lala. But she's light skinned. She's okay. I mean,
You don't like light skinned girls.
nah. I like light skins.
No, you don't like light skinned girls.
How? I like light skin.
You got it's some colorism over there.
That's never.
You got something against the brighter bitches.
I've never had anything against the brighter bitches.
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
I've noticed that.
When it gets too bright to see, like how you like it, yes. But
I don't like it that bright.
I like a good, you know. I like everything brown. I like everything brown.
Brown is perfect.
Everything
light
brown.
is cool. Dark is cool.
Yes.
But brown is perfect. But yeah, nah, you got something against the light skin.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's not true. That's
Yeah,
preposterous.
Nah.
That's preposterous.
Nah, it's very plausible.
No.
Based off your history.
Not necessarily. I have a type I like, but I would never like Heisman a fucking light skinned bitch that doesn't just because she's light skinned.
I just never seen you say a light skinned girl was good money. I've never seen it before. You always
You're
you always hit them with the eye.
What about the girl that
You always hit him with the eye.
What about the girl that transformed herself as in BBL, not as in
Which one?
light skin, bombastic booty,
Oh, you talking about from school?
boisterous booty?
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like, yo, she's
Oh.
bad. It was like the quantum leap the bitch made in her glutes.
Well,
That had to be noted. But that wasn't like a she's amazing.
yeah, but it's still an example. You know what I'm saying? Like she was pretty lighter.
It proves the point. She was light skinned and she had to go get surgery to get your approval.
Not to
Just
get,
as is.
to get most people's approval.
As she was though. Like she made a jump, but really her ass got bigger. Her face is still the same.
Yeah, but she looks better. Proportions is everything on everybody.
Yes.
Like being too skinny, being too fat, being too
Scoliosis?
in the regular,
Something.
like anything.
Anything
It's-
can be extreme depending
it's
on if
anything.
you got a fetish or not. But
But
you don't like light skins.
I don't-
Regardless though, like let's keep
The
going
whole-
until we get to his text messages.
Yeah.
Because when you're a rational guy, just a good guy, not the sweetest nigga in the world, but just regular good, and you don't want to hurt nobody, you don't want to go to jail, you don't want your kid to be raised by himself. How do you handle getting such an insane woman pregnant? If she is actually insane, because there's a lot of
she probably didn't.
there's a lot of this is kind of a polarizing subject. Like I've heard niggas go, there's no way DDG is right, and then now with new evidence, I'm hearing that there's no way that she's all the way insane either. So
I think he's wrong. He's wrong, and we're gonna look at why I think he's wrong and why RP Patrice. But he has a saying like he says all the time it's the man's fault. I think most of the time it's you got to give a little bit of room for a bitch doing what bitch do.
why is she mad at him?
Because he's having fun and he's not supporting her in the way that she wants to be supported because he has to, make money. He has to make money how he has to, which is streaming and being in front of people like 25/8.
And nobody wants to see no baby all day on stream.
Why do you want me to sit on the phone and listen to you yell at me all day? You do this to me every day. He said, I beg you for help. You know I don't have anyone. You know I'm actively suicidal and struggling. You know I've been running to the doctor every day for help. And you still play in my face? I won't make it to my birthday because of you.
You don't speak bad bitch.
You should give it a try. Have better odds at it.
Yeah, I think I'd be a better girl than you. But
and here's another thing, right? I do think DDG played his cards right, but let's play the video. We're gonna go back to the text. And this is kind of the reason why I think he's in the wrong. So apparently, when DDG and Halie was on a break, she had some intercourse, some relations with Brent Faiyaz. Shout out to Brent Faiyaz.
Allegedly.
He didn't just fuck the world, you know what I mean? He fucked them all.
He's a walking erection.
Hey, man. And shout out to Brent Faiyaz. I fuck with him. And DDG fucked with him too, and that's why it hurt. Let's hear him.
I feel like being in a relationship slows you down.
No, I do, for sure. She cheated on me.
What?
On a break.
How long was the break?
Nah, that's cheating.
Like a month, 2 months.
That's cheating. I'm not going.
But it was just the dude it was with that fucked me up.
Yeah, that hurt you more.
I never got over it. We got back together. And then I just started cheating on her. Because I couldn't get over it. I couldn't get over it. I'm like, I listened to this nigga music. I couldn't get over it. Then after that, I heard her listening to this girl's song. So I started messing with the girl's song she was listening to.
He said, let me do it back to you. Payback.
Nah, you're evil. I feel like being in a relationship. I feel like being
And so this is why, right? This is why when I said like he's a soft Prince Charming, like that's kind of what women do. That's kind of what women do. Like, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you. And it's like
But how could you
but I'm just saying, instead of he didn't properly deal with that pain in the way he should have.
What should he have done?
He should have.
See, it's not that easy.
It is that easy, but he wasn't moving with intention. He should have, at that moment, right? He was like, okay, Brent Faiyaz has been in your mouth. You have to think about everything that probably happened just to get through it. Just to get through it. You just gotta be like, okay, that probably happened. Okay, let's get through that. Now you have to decide where you want her to be in your life and what it takes to keep her around and what it takes for you to be happy at the same time. So it's like, you know, if you just want her to be like just a skeezer, you know what I mean? Shout out to old heads watching. If you want her to just be a skeezer to you, then you have to treat her like a skeezer, but not because of her, not in like an emotional way, like you're getting back at her. Almost like, well, this is how the new relationship, this is how our relationship structure has to be now. You understand? So it's like, and he just wasn't.
So Lauren is pointing out to me that this whole thing that you've derived from this clip has nothing to do with what you're actually talking about. Apparently, this is a different context. You're saying that this is him talking about Ruby Rose, not Halie Bailey. So, bad research. Bad research on your part. This has nothing to do with Halie. This is about Ruby Rose. And you could probably tell by the dreadlocks he has in his head.
Is that... wait, so just because they're saying it?
This whole topic is fake, Lauren.
Wait, hold on. Just because they're saying it?
Well, I'm saying, do you know for sure whether it is or not, basically? Because I'm seeing a lot of people say that it's...
Zoom up.
Yeah, go up.
Go back. Go to the original clip.
Go to the top.
Let's go to the original clip. Let's look at this because this doesn't look good. Now, is there a calendar anywhere available on set? Like, where can we derive what time it is?
And when
look at his
Ruby,
dreads.
Why would...
His dreads
that was back when...
had been cut off for a minute now.
That was back when they were together and shit.
Nah, B. This ain't about her.
Let's look this up.
You just compounded two different instances in this nigga life, which is telling. Because the fact that this
Wait, that happened in March, January, February, March? That's Halie, dog. That's Halie.
We're zooming on what's being said.
Yeah, I don't know what's being said on this, though. He was a runner-up. This is something else. This is season 2.
Yeah, season 2 is Sidemen. That's a completely different...
But why is his
completely
picture
different
up?
show? Because it's him in both situations. But
so what you mean it's him in both situations? So he's on the season?
But that's a different show. This is a different show. This is Sidemen.
So let's find that. Look, it says
this is. Yeah, I don't know. This is 318.
You fucked this up.
There's literally no other proof of them talking about Ruby other than you believing them that they're talking about Ruby Rose.
True.
Why would they be talking about Ruby Rose? Let's be honest.
Well, that goes with your theory as well that this is about Halie Bailey.
But
there's nothing telling you that other than the fact that you already believe it.
Well, but at least there's prior context of like one, seriousness, and two, we could probably look this up.
Wait, seriousness? What do you mean?
Of just like seriousness and speaks on action on him.
Ruby Rose.
This is March 24th, 2025. So they're using the same clip with different captions. So
I've seen this video. Wait, zoom into what that tweet was saying because I think that's telling. I've seen this same video about the caption said he was talking about Ruby, not Halie. Just wanted to clarify, and please, that doesn't mean I'm in support of her. So I feel like I trust these niggas in the comments more than I trust you. You know, you've been a victim of yellow journalism before. And I think this is just another instance. But regardless, though, even if Halie, even if Halie did fuck Brent Faiyaz on break, it doesn't matter because they was on break.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that he probably wasn't fucking no bitches while they was on break. That's the whole point of going on break.
It also depends on who initiated that break.
It does, but once both parties agree to it, y'all have both consented to what could happen, what might happen, and what you're probably gonna do.
But if normally if you take it there, doesn't that mean that you're probably already out of it anyway?
Well, it depends though, because that's why the break is a test. The break is a separation to be able to check the temperature. Because sometimes when you're so close to something, you can't see behind it, can't see up under it. You can't really get a good view on what the fuck is going on. So take a break, fuck another girl, and then if you feel bad about fucking that girl, like damn,
I'm doing research.
Damn, I'm doing. Yeah, thank you for that, F Mac.
I'd found out. So that same clip was originally talking about Ruby Rose cheating on DDG.
On DDG, yes.
Well, that's still his fault.
And yeah. What else was I saying though? But fucking on break, right?
Fucking on break.
If you fuck another girl while on break from your shorty, and then you feel like some kind of like inner like, damn man, I'm dirty. I'm out here doing it wrong. I need to go call her. I need to get. If you feel that, that's how you know this relationship is salvageable. But if you go out and you just fucking a bunch of different bitches, you ain't even think twice about her, about your kid. You didn't see his face in your head as you was about to fuck another girl. Then you don't care about your family.
Yeah,
it's over.
But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Like, you wouldn't be mad if like you and your girl, y'all went on a break and she had relations with another dude.
I would be upset and I probably wouldn't get back with it. But I wouldn't be, that's not a flag on the play. It's not a foul. That's a legal bucket. She was able to suck that guy off because I took her off the leash of this relationship.
She's not able.
So what's the point in going on break?
I don't know if it's to fuck other people because
it might not be the point, but that is an available option because you are no longer together. That is the whole point of even using those words.
But outside of the break thing though, like in this DDG and Halie thing, like do y'all have a side?
I haven't been presented with enough information.
The only thing
I don't know.
The only thing that's confusing is like, I don't know that that he didn't put this information out sooner.
But she's trying to like take the baby to like Italy and shit,
She
right?
was trying to take the baby to like Italy and to see what dude, you know what I mean? Because
for like work or something.
Yeah, why you immediately assume it was about, you know,
hey, nigga,
catching a croissant?
Because it's probably to see a fucking dude.
I don't
Some
know,
stromboli, pastrami.
some of that stromboli, nigga, some of that linguine.
Hell yeah, nigga. Nigga, like, tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop.
Yo, what's that long ass piece of bread? That French bread?
Oh,
it's like
baguette,
a long ass
little baguette.
Yeah. Sucking on a nigga baguette.
Yeah, nah.
Good God.
But
she can do whatever she wants on break though.
That's probably what is going to happen because look, man, I mean, not to connect situations that have nothing to do with each other, but Cardi B and you know that situation, she had her son around another man, and that's sometimes how women are able to get back or to kind of rub it in to the fact that you know,
depending on how old the kid is, it doesn't matter.
DDG,
he's not gonna remember the nigga.
DDG did good though. Like in terms, I feel
like you said two different things about about his reaction to the situation. Weren't you originally saying that?
I was saying
he didn't transmutilate his emotions properly.
Yes, but in terms of how everything ended though, like
I still don't understand what happened. I get we're looking at the text. She's obviously angry, but what sparked off those texts? Like she one day just randomly found out that he had fucked a girl on a vacation. Allegedly, because I saw a clip of the girl come out. She was like, no, it was like.
Well, remember those messages are old. So those messages are all after those are a year old. Those are 2024.
But the girl, the light skin that they was referring to in the text, I saw a clip of her on her stream saying, like this was a friend's trip. It was too many homies around for me to even fuck them. Like,
So the trip happened like years and years ago. So she's talking about it now because all this stuff is released.
Yeah.
So she's talking about it now. You know what I'm saying? But
ultimately, if you end up, and I want to tread lightly because anything can happen to anybody, right? Like we're a victim of circumstance to a certain degree. Like you don't, even if you know a girl is crazy going into a relationship, something about you or her made you go, that might be okay. And like that human mistake that we're all capable of making, it's bad if we do it twice. 2 crazy bitches in a row, like, whoa, dog. Like, you ain't learned from the first fucking insane asylum. Yeah. But we all have one good, maybe 2. Maybe 2.
2's okay.
2 is okay because
you don't want to lose. You want to still be able to look at the best in people.
The male ego might be like, yo, okay, the first one bit me, but I can conquer the second one. I can grab it. Like it's like being a snake charmer. I'm pretty sure them niggas have gotten a lot of bites in mastering that elusive skill,
especially before they go to the king cobra.
But you know they eventually become Craven the Hunter, and they just grab them motherfuckers by the gills, and just like you just got his teeth, and you can bite whatever you want with them. You get 2 of those. Third one though, it's on you if a bitch is dotting your eye, hanging your baby over a fucking bridge in Italy, and that's your choice. You got her pregnant.
Oh, that's tough.
You know what I mean? You know, 3 times, Lauren. Ain't no sympathy for the third.
Man, praise for them niggas, man.
I don't know. 2 times is even a lot.
For them niggas.
Sheesh.
Huh? 2 times is even a lot.
Nah, 2 times okay.
2 times is cool. You haven't lived. You haven't experienced.
Yeah. 2 times okay.
2 times is all right.
You fall head over heels each time. You'll learn one day.
Yeah. Shit. Well, nah, he won't.
He won't. He's already in love. He's good. He's locked in
for life, nigga.
Ha
But through their own trials and tribulations, because that's how relationships is, he'll learn.
Nah, they got like some Cinderella shit. Like their love is Disney. Disney movie worthy. I've never seen anything as pure. He gives me hope.
I got you.
He gives me all. I'll be around them like, yo, throw the bouquet, dog.
Oh my God.
Let me catch that shit. Let me be the next one in line.
I'm surprised he don't understand what's happening with this situation, nigga. Look within, nigga. The same thing that happened with my mom and dad, with your mom and dad, with whatever FMAC. Well, FMAC
comes from
mom
a
and dad
family.
It's literally happening on a bigger scale. It's people fighting over kids, bruh. It's just 2 people fighting over kids, and it's sad.
My dad never fought for me.
He probably did.
No, I'm playing.
That's probably why he gone.
Hey, boom! I talked to my dad the other day. Man, what you mean?
Have you had to deal with a shorty who's trying to hold a kid from you? Eventually you just give up. Not playing.
That's why you don't parent yours no more, nigga. Sorry, little Lauren. Your mom's a bitch.
Oh my God. Lauren got a 20-year-old kid in the Caribbean.
Yo, that nigga gonna come over here and kill you, dog.
Yeah, like Kill Bill.
Trying to get him some Kill Bill shit.
I've been searching for you. But yeah, nah.
Gonna try to get your green card. But
regardless,
so
DDG.
I still can't get a full grasp on who's wrong. Is he not raising his kid? Because that was something that she kept bringing up in the text. Like, I'm all alone. Even though we have enough money to hire nannies and fucking get that one bitch from Great Britain to come through. What was that? What was that reality show?
I don't know, but Mrs. Doubtfire. Fucking.
Nah, but I feel. What was that show? It had a real tough British nanny. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She had a name. It was something catchy.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. You watch white television?
Nah, I'm lost.
Damn.
So she still has like temporary custody of him. Of the son right now, like because she was granted after she filed a domestic restraining order after all that stuff.
If you guys were judge and jury, who are you gifting the baby to? Like, who do you think should keep the baby full time? Because I think there's a case to be made on both sides. Like on one end, right?
I think
if the baby's with Halie, the baby's gonna be around Mickey Mouse and like a lot of like fun shit. She worked for Disney still, so you know that's a pretty cool childhood to grow up in. At the same time, though, if he's in real life streams with his dad, like really out here getting street wisdom, developing common sense, wittiness, that's like, those are admirable traits for a young man to have. Should he grow up in fantasy and fairy tales, or should he grow up with the heathens and the hyenas and the cameras in his face so he can really be prepared for this famous shit?
I think this is some of the hardest things judges have to do, because you got to look at the child, and it's like, the child is in a fucked up situation no matter what.
Yeah.
Both of the parents don't even look like they suitable right now. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
DDG was literally just at a party.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Halie Bailey can't even text in English, and she's got to teach that little nigga how to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like these motherfuckers don't even look like, as a judge, as an adult, think if you like a 50-year-old woman judge or man, even like you looking at this shit like, how do we coach these niggas?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this child is gonna
never
be
gave
fucked.
them rights.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
all it's all fucked up, man. It's all fucked up.
Who you get a baby to though?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I know the innate instinct is like stay with the one that can produce milk.
Yeah.
Just based on like on a scientific level. Like
Not behind these texts.
that's what I'm saying. But
and that all depends. Like I don't think Halie would hurt the son at the expense of DDG.
Yeah.
Like she would take care of the son. She just would, you know,
maybe it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, but you know.
And to F Mac's point, the texts are crazy, but if they come from a valid place, is she just being a regular woman? Like if the nigga did fuck 𝙼𝙾𝚃, if he isn't actually raising the kid and all that shit, but just hypothetically speaking, say it's all, you know, valid. It's not the craziest shit in the world for a woman to trip like this.
No, it's never acceptable for a woman to act like this, especially the mother of your child. Can we go back to the text when she was talking about I want to do it to myself. I'm going to do it.
If she doesn't, hold on.
Like,
First of all, come on, let's be real, guys.
People go through
if
things.
If she doesn't threaten 𝙼𝙾𝚃, she doesn't love you.
Well, I don't know about that. That's crazy.
That's just like
And
basic.
this is why I was telling you, I was surprised he doesn't understand because this is him. This is you.
Y'all ain't never dealt with no hyenas.
This is you.
Y'all ain't never dealt with no hyenas.
What's going on, nigga? Tell us what's going on. I'm being for it. Tell us what's going on.
What would Juliet do? What would Juliet do, nigga?
No,
that's the most.
Bonnie and Clyde,
that's the
nigga.
most epic
Wrong couple.
Both of them. They both died together. That's the most epic shit you could do in love.
Nah, bro. Like that's insane. That's insane. The way you talk.
No woman should. No woman should. No
But
person.
people do go
no
through
person.
shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Tony. No person. No.
Now, of course, you guys got your little tampons in the bunch. I don't mean it, but you understand. But you understand.
Can't take this nigga serious no more, man.
You understand what I mean? Like girls say dramatic shit. When they love you, they get theatrical.
Yes.
That's just what it is.
But if first of all, if a woman thinks
crazy.
First of all, if a woman thinks that her saying that is gonna make me react in some type of way, then she never really
don't
knew
know
me.
Jay Noblez.
She never really knew
Nah,
me.
you a fucking fraud, dog. You ain't hard on these hoes for real, nigga.
Nah, but it ain't. But
you ain't hard on these hoes, nigga.
You saying all that shit though, like you can't.
Pish posh.
She can't say no shit like that and me just think it's okay. But at the same time, it's like motherfuckers do be going through shit. Apparently, they say like postpartum's a thing, right? So postpartum's like a thing.
Yes.
Have you ever had a woman say nothing crazy like that to you?
Oh,
because the thing is, like when people say shit like that, they're all like they're on a line, and it's like one thing can tip them this way, one thing can tip them the other way, right? You know what I'm saying? But people get to that kind of state all the time.
Yes, I've been in situations where shit was heated, dog, and it wasn't specifically like I'm gonna kill myself, but that level of emotion when a woman is just broken, dog.
What was she, Tom?
And this, like ethnically speaking,
Yeah.
you know,
It was. What do you think?
Come on, man.
You know
the
your
answer,
ancestry, dog. Come on, man. You know
the light and bright
You
that
know
I
what-
don't like.
You know what? Well, actually, I mean,
I know.
both colors.
I know.
Both colors.
She was mixed.
She was mixed?
Nah, I'm just talking about two different
scenarios.
women. Yeah, two different women. One was a little bit more insane.
Come on, dog.
One was crazier. But
That's what I'm saying. You on your second street? You about to go?
Nah, not even.
You about to
Not
strike
even.
out?
Not even, dog. Not even. That wasn't even nothing.
I would.
High school
Yeah. Okay.
But
What?
regardless, though.
Look. All right. Let's overall.
I think. Go ahead.
Overall,
What?
there is no way of telling how this is gonna go because I feel like they both have something in the back, like they're just waiting. Like DDG might just be like, she does drugs, or he might, or she might be like, he has another baby that he hasn't told nobody, like just something crazy. So
What was the situation with his thumb? Yo, you ugly as fuck. Don't look at me like that, nigga. You look like the Will Smith fish. But what was the picture where his thumb looked like it was split in half?
Shark Tales, everybody. I don't know.
Is it called Shark Tales?
Shark Tales.
Yeah.
Oscar.
There you go. That's how you
Oscar.
bring it back. But no, he had
I feel like the Will Smith thing is funny.
his thumb is cut off.
Yeah, he put a picture up. He put a picture of like some short. I don't specifically know what that's
Oh,
about.
I thought you knew the story.
I don't.
I have no idea about that. I have no idea.
That's the most damning piece of evidence.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Split thumb. She bit the nigga.
You think she bit him?
I don't know. That's why I was like, you know what I mean? He posted it like, look, she's crazy.
For a woman to bite you, don't your hand have to like? You kind of have to like just be pushing her away with her on her face, right?
Nah, it depends. Like if you was laying down, sleep, your hand was hanging off the side of the bed. She just walk over your hair.
DDG posted pictures of a gash on his thumb and marks on his arm as evidence of alleged physical abuse from Halie Bailey. This occurred in the context of their ongoing legal dispute regarding custody of the son Halo and restraining orders. Okay, we already get that.
DDG filed a restraining order against Halie and requested sole legal and physical custody of their son. He included photos of his injuries, including the cut thumb and bruises on his arm, in the court filing as proof of his claims. He alleged that these injuries were caused by Halie during an altercation where he attempted to shield himself. That's such a good guy.
That's the best time to be a bitch ass nigga.
He also used these photos to argue that Halie poses a risk to herself and their son.
So what do y'all do in this situation if you're DDG? How do you make this situation better? Like, what do you do? Do you
I think
get
you just
help?
go
What do you
start
do?
a new family.
No, you exit plan early.
What do
You
mean?
know what I mean? Like
No,
sometimes
give him advice now.
Sometimes hitting that red button, it can be scary. Like just being like, look, I don't think we should do this anymore. Or like starting to gather up evidence because you know that this bitch might be crazy to try to set you up. DDG knew he should have did this way earlier.
Well, I'm not talking about hindsight. I'm talking about you now. You here now.
you
Well,
now.
here
Talking
now.
about now?
Like this already happened.
Your
Like
thumb's fucked
you
up
already
right now.
you already sent you in this situation in the same spot right now. All this shit that happened.
She's literally chewing on
and
your
you're
thumb.
DDG right now. How do you finish this the right way?
Because this nigga tried to tell him, yo, be better earlier.
So hold on, right? Okay, so you're saying,
Like that
hold
was-
on, you're saying, hold on, because I'm confusing
cool,
what
nigga.
you're
Got
saying.
you.
My thumb just got bit off. What are you doing?
No. I'm saying
DDG in present time.
Right now.
Like,
Oh, right now?
Because the advice you was
What-
giving was essentially like, yo, just don't let it get to this point. But once
Yeah,
you're
but-
at this point, what do you do?
What you do is you try to destroy her.
whoa.
You have to destroy. You have to.
Defame her character?
You have to defame her, or to the point that like you won't have to fight over your kid again.
You don't think that's gonna put your kid in harm?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, but at the
that's
same, but at the
that
same
wins
time,
the battle. But there's a large reward scale to where it's like,
No.
your kid is gonna grow up and have to deal with this later.
Yeah, not necessarily. I'm not saying.
Deal with you going
Look.
on the internet and being like, my mom's a crazy bitch.
Whoa,
Like that's some trippy shit.
Well, nobody-
imagine there was a video of your dad just going in on your mom.
well, imagine if there was a video. Imagine if they told me when it happened. Like that probably happened. It's just not on video. Like I'm just saying that you have to start looking for some evidence to show her character in a bad light. It's really he did everything he should have done. He should have just did it earlier. Cause isn't that how it works with the whole custody battle, even with divorce, maybe, right? Like whoever tells the judge first kind of has the upper hand.
Well, not
Isn't that how it works? Like,
Depending on what evidence
I
you
put
have.
it in,
Depending
things like
on-
that.
depending on the evidence, but it's also, especially with the women.
Well, it depends on if y'all are both wrong. If y'all are both wrong and you can convince the judge up front that this motherfucker's crazier, they're gonna view everything you did as defense, as opposed to you being fucking crazy as well. So there might be some sentiment to that, but it's a case by case thing because everybody's story is a little different. Everybody's story has a little bit of like more responsibility on her part or his part, and you know what I mean. Like if you fucking 32 dudes and you're not on break, like the judge is gonna look at that like, bitch is too open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good for a mother.
Or if the judge is like young enough to be like, I don't know, like a millennial, they'll be like, oh, you know. Especially if he saw the video I saw, it's like, it was just 𝙿𝙾𝚃. It wasn't Big X the Plug, you know what I mean? Some gangster rapper. It's like, just let her keep the baby.
𝙿 𝙾𝚃 is a little, you know, he's not the best role model for a stepfather.
Hey, man.
𝙿 𝙾𝚃 would probably be a cool stepfather, but he's not going to teach you nothing like nothing tangible. Brent Faiyaz can't change no tire.
Said the bitch was missing out. But let's move on to Timberland real quick. Spent some
you put this in here. Go to Crease Tim's.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
So
I think we both
like
put
that.
something in here about this. This is about the his infatuation with AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
So just for starters, I don't know much. Go back to the picture of Timberland because that's going to be important. I don't know much about his legacy per se. I just know that I'm supposed to respect him. You get what I mean?
Yeah, he got
like
his.
I couldn't. I believe that, but I couldn't pinpoint like
A lot of them.
all of Timberland's specific achievements. I just know my dad would be proud of the fact that I probably know this nigga.
every artist in the 2000s got blessed by Timberland.
I think that their blessings was kind of like genie wishes, though, to where you kind of only get half of what you want and there's a catch. Timberland strikes me as a bad person. And I don't know if that's just because he kind of looks like an evil dude, like something about the forehead with the menace and eyebrows and shit. But I just be hearing shit about him. And even the way he be looking at some of these videos, I'm like, yo, he has no problem putting I own you and your life and your likeness throughout perpetuity through the universe and the cosmos. Like, he'll sign a nigga to a galactic deal to where he owns you in heaven. I can see that shit. Look at his face.
Yeah, nah, he does look like he sniffs asses secretly, nigga, in grocery stores. He's that type of guy.
Yeah, that's not a good guy to
But
do business with.
this is just
Nigga sneaks whiffs.
sneaks whiff.
He sneaks a whiff. He's like, let me get some of that.
But this is just an overview. So Timberland is working with an artist, but she isn't exactly human. The
Or
legendary
exactly a woman.
The legendary producer has officially launched Stage Zero, a new AI-powered entertainment company co-founded with creative partner 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 and producer Rocky Mudalier. The company's first artist is Tata, an AI-generated persona with a debut single coming soon.
You look I can't whistle, nigga.
Oh my god,
that's a funny fuck up though. That's a funny fuck up. Debut. Wait, what did you say?
Debut.
No, but what did you say?
Debut.
Nah, you said debit. Debit.
How niggas
deep butt.
Stage Zero is on pursuit to create a new genre, a pop, artificial pop. According to Rolling Stone, Timberland says the idea sparked last year after experimenting with AI music platform Suno Music. I saw the path, but I had to wait till everything caught up. The process blends human input and AI. Timberland uploads demos.
We get it.
builds
You
on
can
them.
read, nigga.
And you didn't get into regular college, nigga. Mind your business. And lyrics are patched in by real writers. This is how Tata's voice was born, which initially shocked Timbo. Yo, this voice is amazing, he said.
Can we
and
listen to the vocals?
So all the people, there was a lot of outrage because of the people that were playing him their music.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so he had this thing where it's like, yo, play Timberland your music. Timberland gonna give you some good advice. Timberland gonna put you on. Timberland might change your life.
He was over-forming.
All of that was just research for,
for Tata.
Research and development, R&D.
Like, what do people like? What are the comments feeling?
Yeah.
What is
that
And
new
how do
sound that I'm looking for?
how do I even create my voice? I'm taking from all these voices and blending and meshing and
Now, Lauren, I really want to hear what your opinion is on all of this because you are a Timberland.
No, I'm not.
You've been using
insane.
AI for creative purposes.
No, not this way.
Not the same
Not in
level
this
of
way.
offense, like in terms of like felony, misdemeanor. You probably got a parking
I
ticket.
don't even have I'm using AI in the most righteous way.
Yeah, that's a parking ticket.
How it's supposed to be used.
I'm using it to bounce ideas off from my own creative ideas and endeavors. I'm literally asking for content and strategy ideas. I have a social media manager through my AI.
Exactly.
Now,
That's
do
all
you
I'm
think
doing.
that what Timberland is doing is too far? And I do want to hear the vocals because, like,
this
what
this
does
little girl
this
supposed to be her?
what does this cool Asian girl
go back to
sound
the
like?
other
Like,
one.
what is her? Is she K-pop? Is she hip-hop? Is that a feature with Lil Yachty? What the fuck is going
back to
on?
what?
You probably have to go back to the other one.
This one?
And
Slide
another thing,
over.
right? It's overall.
this is just a video.
Jesus.
So this is an AI video that he made in response to everybody going, the backlash about like, yo, you using AI art, like you stealing from other hardworking real artists. Like this is Timberland. This is It's terrible.
And another thing, right? It's low and it's kind of disgraceful. But the real problem is that Timberland isn't the first one. It's been Snoop Dogg, it's been 𝚘𝚃𝚃, it's been Playboi Carti. It's they actually dropped like an official thing that Rather Lie was like completely AI.
The whole thing was AI. I heard that it was only a portion of it.
Nigga,
it was just a note he couldn't hit.
Even if a portion, it's like, do you really believe that? Come on, Carti.
King Vamp never lies.
King Vamp always lies. But let's hear this real quick.
Wait, where do I hear that though?
Oh, it's not playing?
No, is it gonna play from here?
No, the video that.
Oh, is it on that video?
No,
The vocals on
this
it?
is a different video. This is him. This is his defense of what he's doing.
Okay.
Because Timberland, and just in response to the backlash, he tried to make a point that niggas have been using AI in music since the early 2000s. T-Pain, auto-tune, that whole wave, even early Kanye West, to where it's like, it sounds like you talking through a fan and you turning that into vocals. He was making a case for that being AI, but nigga, those are two different levels of severity. Like, one of them is taking a live artist's work and then just, enhancing it a little bit. It's not completely fabricating its own thing from ones and zeros and based off other real people's art.
Now, I also want to say is that this is the fucked up part, and I don't want to say community because I don't know if it's just us, but I'll only speak for us, the black community.
Well, don't
is
blame
that
it all
this
on us.
is what somebody in the community should be doing, because we constantly complain about people not getting in on things early, not really getting in to these businesses like during the gold rush, which is exactly what Snoop Dogg and Timberland is doing. Like, the nigga starting a company, which like it could be something, like it could end up being what the big three is now, to where it's being kind of respected by the NBA.
But
like, this might actually be respected by the world, what Timberland is doing.
Well,
but so in that, I just want to, it's hard because he's going against everything that like an artist should stand for.
Yeah,
but
which is why
he's
it's
also doing exactly what people in our community like should be doing,
which is trying to be on the cutting edge of technology.
Which is being ahead of the curve and trying to, I don't want to say monopolize because that's impossible, it's fucking AI, but capitalize on a certain, thing.
But with great power comes great responsibility, nigga.
Exactly.
He's not doing this for the people. This isn't for like all black artists.
Yes,
this is just for him.
Yeah,
and it's purposefully excluding black artists and really extorting their work.
Ooh, tell me.
Didn't we not just bring up about the whole, he had a talent show where niggas was supposed to send in their sound.
Series, nigga.
And we alleged that he might have been using that to teach his own software.
Yeah.
That is
alleged.
Sucking the adrenochrome from niggas mixtapes, dog. Like, imagine if Lauren had an album on the way. He sent it to Timberland, and Timberland took all of lemon Corset, squeezed every last drop out of that shit, and put Tata's voice on it. That would be fucked up. Menace Material would have to do something about that shit, though. Had to slingshot that nigga a copyright.
Nigga, unplug her, disconnect her outlet.
Is this her voice?
I think.
Let's run this, because it's just like, it has to be.
We'll find out.
This has to be phenomenal.
No.
Yeah.
That's already existing.
Yeah, but they're using her voice, I guess. Oh, no.
Happy copyright.
Yeah.
And look, another thing, right?
Nigga should use my voice.
It's strange, man. It's strange. It's very hard because everything is going in this direction, and somebody has to be the martyr, so to speak. You know what I mean?
No.
Somebody
you don't have to lead. What's the quote? There's some quote to where it's like, you're leading your people
into a burning,
off of a falling cliff.
Martin Luther King. Well, I think he said a burning building.
I think I switched it up a little bit, but it still works. Like,
Martin Luther Groove.
You're leading us to doom. AI AI art, just in essence, well, calling it art is
Can
giving
I say
it
something real quick?
It's
We're
better
talking. We
this
were talking
better be
shit.
good. I was about to go off.
It always is when I cut you off, nigga. But we were talking about Timberland in the beginning, like before we started recording. I was just telling y'all I was trying to get a way around using that Google. Remind me,
engine something.
VO3.
VO3. Google VO3. So, you know, possibly we could like animate the podcast and like get some like silly shit going for IG. We are completely cutting off a whole market of animated professionals that have been added for years. And we're also saving a ton of fucking money. So, but we're also doing it in the guise of like trying to push something creative and good.
No, we
so
haven't
it's like,
done it yet.
where's that line? Like, or are we like, or should everybody just accept being a Spawn character? Like, I'm a demon, but you know, I try to do good things. Like,
well, if everybody accepts that, then that's kind of what's wrong with the world. Technically,
yeah,
is that everybody is righteously doing evil shit.
Not necessarily righteously, but
it's
at the.
Like I'm a master dark magic, but I'm a save motherfuckers with it. And it's like, all right, how long can that possibly last?
Doctor Strange did it. Did you watch
one time?
Yeah, but the third,
and he made a mistake.
Not necessarily.
He fucked up
at the end of the movie. He got the third eye, and the white bitch came to get him
to fix the mistake that he made.
Yeah,
for
but
practicing dark art.
But he has the third eye, and it's going to be okay.
Yeah, but he fucked up. That's the major thing. He fucked up. It didn't. Once you play,
you don't
with
have
the dark
a loser's
magic,
mindset. Why are you saying
when
this?
you play with the dark magic, you will eventually get burned. You will. Did you not? Let's call AJ in. He's the most mystical, magical nigga.
Yeah,
he knows it all. He's like, he can tell us about what's the evil nigga?
AJ has been
Voldemort. He can tell us about Voldemort's
we shouldn't say his name,
origin
apparently.
story, but we're not nerds. We can say his name.
Not supposed to say. All right.
He can only hurt you if you believe in him.
Nah, it's tough.
Yeah,
he's not rocked up, so he doesn't. You know,
I believe that shit.
What do you mean?
Talking about crystals, but
it doesn't hold any weight unless you believe in it.
Yeah,
like crystals.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you know, we're getting on Timberland, but hey, man, expect to see some crazy Google VO3 animated AI conversations because it's like that's possible. And I love artists. Like we still actually are working with an artist. He hasn't hit us in a while. I'm not mad at it because, you know, I gotta move and shake, you know, a little bit. I need to get paid at least.
There is a line that has to be defined.
So what's that line?
Well, I mean,
because if I just come
I'm trying to workshop it, nigga,
but
calm
if I just,
down.
Nah, if I come to you and I'm like, yo, look at this animated shit, bro. Like, we gotta post this shit. Are you gonna look at me and be like, nigga, what the fuck has gotten into you?
Maybe.
What?
It depends.
Oh, you fucking.
It depends.
What?
Now, did this AI steal a real guy's cartoons?
What if the concept? No.
Oh.
Well, okay. Let's.
Put it this way. Put it this way.
Technically, it's stealing. Technically, it's always stealing.
At the smaller scale, it's not as bad. But when major corporations and, you know, the niggas at the top start moving like that, then there's actual detrimental results because we aren't gatekeepers of an industry. We are broke niggas that live here, and we're in a garage recording shit. It's like we need AI. If anything, AI should be for the little man. But when you Fortune 500 companies, nigga, come on.
It all depends on how it's going to be getting used. Like, I wouldn't be mad if Timberland is making this company just so Arby's can have like a catchy commercial. Like, if you're going to be using this AI shit for like catchy restaurant commercials, all right, it's still a little weird. Like, you can get a person probably for very cheap, but that's cool. Let's keep it at that. Let's keep it at just basic brand commercials. But if we're talking about putting like competing with like actual people, that's where it gets like, all right, let's not ever do that. Because then, nigga, I'm gonna create my own AI artist. It's gonna be an AI artist billboard. I'm gonna compete.
Well, realistically, the only way to feel about the future and how AI is gonna influence it is to be extremely pessimistic, dog. Like, it's here and it's replacing niggas. Like, there's no stopping that. I don't think that's a good thing because I don't want to be replaced. You want an AI generated J Nobles?
You'll never be.
AI
Will never be
generated Tone Groove?
replaced.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of industries said that until something came along, new hot technology, and got niggas the fuck up out of here. It happens all the time. Every turn of the century, somebody loses a job.
Personality. You can AI a personality up into a certain extent.
You can.
You get what I'm saying?
But even with art, like you can make the same argument for humans have a very specific ability to tap into like what's here and what also isn't, and try to merge those two worlds into something that's new, something that hasn't been seen before.
Yeah.
And if AI can do that, AI can do anything. Like, you know, just say a couple jokes, make a couple philosophical statements. AI can do that.
I mean, yeah, it's doing that now, but it's still.
It only affects niggas when it's their industry, dog. Like if AI started getting hot in podcasting, this streaming shit, to where niggas was actually going and picking fake AI profiles over real niggas who got like, who did some bullying, might have gotten who developed social skills to be able to entertain people.
If
that shit just becomes ones and zeros on the keyboard, dog, it's just like, then your feelings are hurt. But it's happening
Not
with art right
necessarily.
now.
How's my feelings hurt?
Your feelings wouldn't be hurt if your industry got replaced by robots. What if the
First of
biggest
all-
niggas in our field weren't niggas? They was just digital codes on a computer screen, and they're dominating the industry.
Certain things, look, and that's why it's a certain part of the industry, right? Like I could definitely see
It's still low level things.
I could definitely see next 10 years there's gonna be a streamer that's AI. And it's AI.
have that now.
Probably no, but I'm I'm saying on a better scale. And it might be 5 years because everything is moving so quickly. But I still don't believe that. I don't think that's enough. And for streaming, yeah, but I mean, shit, like niggas about to get on the stage of comedy. You can't never kill comedy.
I mean,
maybe you could.
Shit.
I do believe, because another thing that we're doing is that we're assuming it's going to get better, which is definitely a safe assumption. That's just how technology and innovation works. Like, you know, if we're pushing it forward, we're going to get better results eventually.
Right.
Yes.
AI still hasn't made a piece of anything that's been like, we've been impressed because we're grading it on a curve. Like, oh shit, it can do that. But it's still, where's an AI Mona Lisa? Like, what is the biggest piece of successful AI art that's unanimously accepted?
Well,
like it's still,
there'll never be.
It still hasn't really had a hit yet.
Well, I don't think it'll ever be that because AI is just an extension of us. AI isn't making anything that hasn't been created by a human.
So
You
what's
get
the
what I'm saying?
point of it?
It's to help with measly tasks like, yo, make me a grocery list for, you know, healthy items. Like, what's some good greens to eat today? Like, it's
yeah.
for tasks. And I
Which
think
is cool, but that's not what Timberland is doing.
Yeah, but
Timberland is taking this to the furthest extent. So that might be the line. The line might be AI is modern slavery. You exist to do like the dirty work, clean the gutters, sweep up around for us. You know what I mean? Unclog the toilets. If we giving it the worst jobs possible, that's cool. But if it starts getting in the way of like creativity and like the real tapping into the essence of what it means to be alive, then that's a problem.
And
creating Asian artists is the line. That's too far.
Good on him. Oh wait, go back, Lauren, real quick. I'm sorry. That's good. Was that just now?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I changed my mind. Well, hold on. They gave you too much mustache, dog. It's almost right. That shit is almost correct.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You
Kinda
look
good.
like
Hey, why they give you my textured hair?
that's my textured hair.
Nah, man, that's
what curls look like.
nah, man.
You don't
That's,
see them big ass C's?
that's curly fro.
Nah,
nap,
nigga,
nap dizzle.
That's very accurate.
That's not 3A.
That's very accurate.
That's not 3A.
That's very accurate. I don't
But,
have 3A
okay,
hair.
okay.
That's like Mexican hair, dog.
Close enough.
That's Mexican hair.
Well-
That's F-Max ancestry.
Well, you stopped using Head and Shoulders. You switched it up. But
Nah,
no,
this
in all
is-
seriousness,
this is dope.
Come on, dog. This is dope. No, and fuck it. No, Lauren.
Yo, send me this picture, Lauren.
Send it. Yeah.
I need a new wallpaper.
And
Yo, I'm a cartoon.
Nah, for sure. Nah, this is dope.
We made it.
Wow.
I'm sold.
This is what AI does.
I'm
This is why we do it, nigga. But no, we gotta calm down.
Wait, how many
Everybody
fingers
breathe.
do you have?
Everybody breathe.
Shit.
Everybody breathe. Cause an artist just died when this guy created.
Yeah.
You understand that, right?
Sayonara,
This is
nigga.
this is the Twilight Zone. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I got this red button. Somebody gonna die when you hit it, but you might know him, you might not, but you'll get $1 million.
This is fire.
Let's and what you
Lord,
just
this your homie? Your homie did this?
you just said
Little
cartoon.
AI bot.
You just said
dope.
cartoon. What was the prompt?
The
He
prompt
said
is pretty
Simpsons
easy.
universe.
So I put the photo in, and of the episode title, I just put, "Can you make a cartoon photo of these two?" I spelled two wrong too. I put TOO like asshole of these two guys on their YouTube thumbnail.
Nigga.
But damn, they only gave me one earring. Is that the gay ear?
Nah,
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
You know what month it is though.
Come on,
But
dog.
you know,
Exactly.
I could. But you
Come
know,
on, dog.
yeah, that's true. But you know, I could take this into
You need
Photoshop
that.
and I could
And
add that
fix
other
it.
earring for you.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. Or maybe it's just a perspective.
Nah, that
the lower
earlobe.
lobe. You see what I'm saying? Or there's, I look like
I can I can recreate that. You can just copy and paste that.
I look like Magic Johnson's son.
Why you look like so stern and like
That's
like,
the face I was making. Yeah, somebody got to
Yeah.
bring the heat, nigga. You soft, you sweet Mac.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Nigga. You see, hey nigga, my fist going out at nigga. My shit over the episode, nigga.
Yeah, you should look.
My shit.
Yeah, you look too flexible, nigga. Why your thumb all the way
nigga.
down like
And why
that?
am I? Oh, I was wearing. Yo, this is fucking good.
Yeah,
It's decent. It's decent. But
I don't even take it off the screen. Just leave it up.
Well, you want me to go back to where we was at though?
It's hot.
real quick, yeah, just go back to real quick, and we're gonna go back.
Shout out Timberland, man.
The lyrics are patched in.
He's a fucking genius.
The lyrics are patched in by real writers.
Yeah.
Is that not important?
It shows how ass AI is.
There's some writers who probably gonna like it though. You know, I get to write and I get to write and keep my credit. These niggas don't like, you know what I'm saying? Right? Like they're having a fight with artists right now who artists don't like to give credit and don't like to share that their shit is written by everybody because you got to keep up a facade.
So they're being scorned? Wait, hold on. Lauren, I'll trust your opinion on this because you're closer to this industry. But how often does that actually happen? Like when you
tons of
go,
times.
but when you go on Apple Music, everybody who wrote is credited.
But you know those guys have to like behind the scenes. You shouldn't have to fight for something like that, right?
Yeah.
If I wrote this, it should be known that I wrote this. Think about all the writers out there who, and I'm not on the side of them. I'm just saying, think about all the writers out there who literally have to go back and forth, who keep trying to get paid off. People trying to pay them off for not taking credit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who have to fight in an office to say that I did this when you the one who actually did it.
That
Like
sucks.
I shouldn't have to do that just to get a fucking credit.
Where's your empathy?
You know what I'm saying?
It sucks.
Hey, you got points, man. Shut the fuck up. You got your points. You got your money. No, I want the credit too.
Well,
And that means a lot. And
I need
what,
I need to be able to build my cachet, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
What-
That's part of it.
My bad, Lauren. And what lawyer makes these contracts? Like what
Entertainment
lawyer,
lawyers?
like at the highest level says, all right, this is how, if you're gonna have an AI artist, this is how the distribution is legally gonna work. This is how
it might be an AI lawyer.
And that's a new field, man.
I guess I would have to be
That's a whole new industry niggas can tap into, nigga. Digital legal advice.
That's already happening.
I think that shit could be dope.
It's millionaires being created because of AI every day.
I think this could
Like this is the new it's the new
Every day.
It's the new tech boom happening right now.
It's helping
Like-
me with my business.
This can go into a really good direction.
It can.
But I think that this could lead to some
Honestly, I think it can help you with your business.
It's definitely gonna help us.
I'm dead ass.
fuck out of here, nigga.
It's gonna help you. Those things, those monotonous tasks that you don't do as much of right now because one, you have a little more help now, but also it's harder to just continually do that when you're trying to have broad stroke ideas and think about big things. Like you can have it help you create some photos, create some things, like add to what you already have, and it'll help you move faster.
AI for me is like when TikTok first came out. To where if I had a homie that was on it, I looked at it as a sign of weakness.
Okay.
Like you feel, and I'm not judging you for your
No,
AI
I mean,
use because that's
I-
different.
it took me forever to
you
use it.
You use it how you should
It took
use
me
it.
forever to use
It
it.
damn sure
You see,
did.
because you
My
had
homie
the
was
same.
telling, my homie
you
was
had
telling me about it for 3 years now.
But did you have the same apprehension to where it feels like you're admitting defeat?
No, I didn't have that. I just didn't. Nah, I didn't. I didn't realize what it could do for me. I didn't realize like
you could be slutting this hoe out.
Well, I struggle with social media and that type of shit. Like I'm not a social media guy. I'm just a creative. I like to create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is allowing me to post a lot more freely, a lot easier without thinking too hard. You know, like confirming things for me. No, it'll like help me with my captions, even like shit like that, where it's like I don't even know what to say when I'm posting shit because I don't fucking care enough sometimes. It's like I just want to give you the art. But this shit'll give me like creative ideas on what to say. I've copied and pasted before and it's been fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've taken it and tweaked it. Like it's helped me with content strategies. When are the best times to do this? What should I do? Continually keep myself like engaged in that kind of thought where I don't have to really dive deep myself as much anymore.
What do you think?
It'll just give me that real quick and I'm like, oh shit, cool. I'm doing this right. Boom, boom, boom.
But what do you think? Put it out. What do you think you're losing in the process?
Nothing.
Because hold on. Well, you got to think about it first.
I have. But go ahead.
You got to think about it because there is no give without a take. Like the fact that we give the responsibility to the AI to do this means that we're taking away from something that there's a cost.
Like I hear
there's a cost to everything. To where it's like if you use a calculator all the time for math and used to be really good at mental math, you're slowly going to get worse at your mental math because of the tool that you have. Like, do you think that there is, and I'm not saying that that's enough to stop using it. It just might make you more wary of abusing it. But do you think that there is some kind of conscious cost
I think
that is being paid?
I think it could be that way for people who solely rely on that. But I don't think the way I'm using it currently, I think it's an additive only. And I think of it this way, as if I had just a friend who was only solely there to help me achieve my dreams, and I'm literally just ping-ponging ideas off my friends.
But it's not a friend. And the thing is,
hold on.
And the thing is,
wait,
I got a good one.
Let me finish though. I didn't finish though. I'm just building upon ideas, and I'm taking things from I'm putting things out there and having someone to say, hey, what if you did it like this? It's the same shit I do with AJ. And I'm like, oh shit, that is a good idea. Then I'm like, oh nah, but I can do it like this though. And I run it here. So it's like, that's how I'm using it.
Yeah, because it's like if you start popping blue chews and you just get in the habit of popping blue chews right before you fuck every time, you're eventually gonna run into the problem to where it's like, yo, am I gonna be hard without the blue chew? And I don't want
I understand your thought.
I don't want like my manhood to be in a pill.
Well, how about this? The last post I posted, I didn't use AI for that at all.
Hit the button. Hit the round of applause button. Come on. You deserve it.
Here's the thing. But can I say something real quick?
I didn't. Hold on.
So,
I just want to say I didn't use it for like a caption or anything, and that's all I've primarily used it for. It's like captions.
And I was just about to say,
I didn't
right?
use it for a caption or anything.
You should only use it for things that require less creativity and more of a marketing strategy.
That's what I'm using it for.
You know what I mean? Like if you use it for like, hey, I'm writing this bar and I need some help with woody whoop. That's where it's like, whoa,
what rhymes with orange?
Because you're detaching yourself
that's crazy.
from whatever
I'm not
creative entity that we exist in.
No, it's my social media manager. It's my marketing agent. It's like helping me with that. And then it's also helping to teach me more of marketing because I haven't like really gone through marketing courses like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like I know things and I know how to do it, but I don't do it often enough because it's not a part of me that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to continually do it because I don't care as much about it as I do just creating the art. But I do care about the marketing. I just don't have anybody to market for me. But this is helping me do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, nah, man.
It's beautiful. It's like you're creating, and that's why I'm saying at the smaller scales is useful. You don't have the budget for a digital marketing team.
I don't.
You don't know enough white dudes. You didn't go to a real college to where it's like you was in dorms with niggas. You built real solid connections, and they went off. They launched their businesses and things to where you can leverage that.
Can't.
You are Jamaican.
That's
exactly.
And you got to do the best you can with that
Small beginnings,
shit.
man. Humble beginnings.
This is the most
humid beginnings.
This is the most optimistic view we can have on this situation, though, because the realistic thing is it's not going to be utilized this way.
Oh, hell no.
Which sucks, but
it's going to be abused.
Because I'm honestly pretty against all of it, but there are areas where I'm like, if it's used like a tool or used in the way that Lauren's using it, that makes sense. It's good, but it's not going to be used. It's going to be abused just like everything else.
Yep, because that's how we work. We push things to their extremes, and a lot of people going to be hurt.
Yeah, humans are we're tainted creatures.
Yeah.
We're tainted creatures, man.
But speaking of lack of creativity, unless you had something that you really wanted to, go to two of them.
We had 211 by the way, or 215.
So go to Slipped Away.
Okay.
Because this is a topic that we almost touched on last week's episode, but there was an update. So apparently, I forgot what brand it was. I don't know if it was Dr. Squanch. It's one of these brands, right? They dropped the 𝔓𝔦𝔑 bathwater soap. Okay. And last week is when, the promo and the press first came out for it. Niggas is like, oh man, men are down bad, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. So I think it finally went on sale a couple days ago. Sold out instantly. Immediate.
I love
reselling for like $2,000 a bar on eBay.
In seconds.
Bathwater Bliss is such a wonderful name because not only does it probably smell good, but the incels.
What about them, dog? Somebody finally made a product specifically for them.
Like this is for the this is
this is also,
and you gotta understand,
this
right?
It's also memorabilia.
But this is like, you remember when Pokimane, was it Pokimane when she sold her bathwater?
Nah, that was Bella
Thorne.
No, Belle Delphine.
That's it. F-Mac. That's F-Mac.
No, you white girl.
Like the video.
How much was it, F-Mac? Did you buy it?
No, I don't know.
It was probably like $40. She probably farted in the water. $40. Pissed in it a little bit. You know what I mean, just to get some of her essence really on it. But this is what that is at like a larger scale.
Yeah.
You're just marketing towards like I don't know. I don't want to say like lower class, but just on a mental level, just a lower class of thinking.
Would y'all purchase?
No.
Like,
no.
Not order online.
Nope.
But if you was walking through Walmart, you looked over the shelf, you was like, you smash it.
I just smell it.
If it's that small, like as I'm seeing in her hand, it's getting stolen. But I'm not like,
see, that's what.
But I'm not buying.
But the value of it is still valuable. Like, I wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
But I would just like, that'd be a cool bathroom ornament.
Yeah, but I
just had that shit propped up somewhere, like 𝔓𝔦𝔑. So, yeah.
Nah, man.
Titties are in the room.
Nah, man.
They're with us.
It's not worth it. For what? What are people gonna? Are people really gonna say that?
It's a funny joke. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this nigga got the 𝔓𝔦𝔑.
Come on, dog.
And if it smells good, I mean, you might as well use it, right? Because I don't think
you wouldn't use it.
Her real bathwater, I'm not doing it simply because her bathwater is in. I don't even believe that's possible. Like,
no,
the FDA wouldn't let that shit slide through. It's a novelty gag.
Yeah, and it's a good one because
her titties are huge.
I'm so glad, she's just committed.
Yeah,
she's just committed. Like a lot of women, especially during this era, they want to sway away from like the whore status, from like being slutty. But I'm glad there's still some out here that's just like, man, this is what people view me as. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm only gonna look like this for a couple years, because it's probably a lot of women that I can't think of now in the industry that just didn't use their beauty for the right purpose. Their God-given gift.
A lot of women that didn't use their beauty for the right purpose. I don't know. There's a lot of sometimes on the Explore page, right? Like, you'll see a pair of titties, some nice assets. You'll go to the profile and you'll think, okay, she's a hoe, so she's probably got some explicit pictures on her Twitter. You'll go through, you do the research, you go to her Twitter, you find out the bitch is a good girl. I'm like, wow, what the fuck? I'm disappointed. So there are some women out here who didn't take that route.
Well,
and Sydney this is the most like marketable way of being
tame.
It's the most tame sluttiness possible, because it's not really sluttiness.
It is it's not really. It's erotic. Erotic.
Because the thing is, she's not above nudity, but she would prefer to have a script behind it. Like, she'll get naked for a movie, TV show. I've seen her titties several times. But just in terms of like real internet homing, she's not gonna dwell down to those levels, nigga. She's above it.
Well, everything
commerce, nigga, product. She's thinking bigger.
Well, of course, everything is with a purpose, especially with white women like this. I want to see somebody holding one, like smiling. Can we look up Sydney's bathwater bliss guy holding it?
Yeah, put consumer reviews.
Yo, my girl said
Here
I
we
ain't
go.
smelled it this good in years, bro.
Here we go.
Shout out to 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
This is just you asked. Okay, hold on.
Oh, that one's directly from Dr. Squatch.
Yeah, that's all that was.
Hey, yo, 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃 is the brand that the genius is behind this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This stuff's good. I actually use them.
𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃.
They don't dry you out.
The Dr. I use their bars. Their bars soap.
They don't dry you out.
Nah, not me.
Yeah, I'm glad you said not you.
Well, I mean, dry you out. I don't really be caring about that shit for real.
What?
Like, I do care about it. I use a soap that doesn't do that. But my whole thing is like I'm about to put lotion on anyway.
Yeah, but nah, it's like it's different from like a Irish Spring.
Well, yeah, that's poison.
Yeah, but that shit dries you out. Some soaps that like shit just would just dry you out.
And I don't even get all the way dry anymore when I put lotion on. I discovered a new trick. You got to be slightly damp when you put the lotion on because it locks in the moisture.
That sounds like a tactic to save on lotion.
It is. It's twofold, nigga. You kill a whole flock with one rock.
Why don't you just buy the 2-in-1 lotion that you use in the shower?
2-in-1.
The wet
Well,
lotion.
I do fuck with the wet lotion though. I've been using wet lotion probably since I was 18, but just recently I switched it up. I started using regular lotion. Same brand though. And I just been doing it wet and it works the same. It kind of makes you realize that half of marketing is just putting the same liquid in a different bottle. That's all it is. Because like wet lotion and putting on regular lotion when you're already wet effectively works the same.
But you just said slightly damp though. You didn't say wet when you put on the regular lotion. So are you lying?
But it depends on the day. It depends on the day. Like you could
if it's humid outside,
you could pick at every word if you want to. I get it. But damp and wet, it just depends. It depends on how much time I have.
Okay.
But my
There you go.
definition of slightly damp is, kind of drenched. It's kind of drenched. But yeah,
yes.
please.
This is what I was looking for.
He's
right here.
perfect.
Yes.
Did AI help you?
No.
Okay.
Why is it when I open Twitter today, I see Sydney Sweeney's bathwater is being sold? But, oh no, here's the twist. It's soap. Oh, fuck going the Amaranth route or porn star route and just selling straight bathwater for dudes to be water in a
like
soap
this guy.
bar to make money. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I hate OnlyFans. I hate everything about porn. Needs soap. Really? Do I? Yes. No. Hold on. Yeah. Damn it.
Boss.
No.
I'm trying to find where he said he bought
I think he clickbaited us.
He might have.
He got you. See, it's that easy.
Wait, what
now
did the comments
imagine if
say?
you was walking around in Woody's with a $15 gift card. You've been sold, nigga.
You still feeling the effects.
You would have been sold, nigga.
Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, dislike this video too.
Yeah, thumbs down.
Thumbs down on this shit.
Fuck them.
God damn.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Thumbs it down.
You said you should slide me that soap after you're done. I guess he really did buy it. I just didn't know where to find it.
So go all the way to the end then.
Yeah.
Yeah, around here.
Stupid. I'm gonna go out and buy it. Man, I make poor financial choices. I'm gonna go out and buy it just to prove to y'all how stupid it is. Because it's
so
not.
He's going to buy it.
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
And he's not really riding.
No, that's the commercial.
The one I just played for you. See, I'm thinking of the mermaid dude, but that's native, and
Yo,
Wait, give it some time. Let's
Bro, he's not.
I
he's
hate
not-
this
he's
dude
lying,
now.
Bro. He's lying.
I hate this
Or he's
dude.
going to
He
do it.
might have got the soap.
I hate this
Niggas
man.
in the comments are treating him like he got the soap.
This is why
Y'all have just poor patience.
I'm a revolutionary again. This is why white people get him off the screen.
Nigga, you love white people. You key with your boss about
We
nothing.
probably got to wait for a couple reviews. I
Yeah.
guess.
It might not have shipped yet. I don't think this is a in the shelves kind of product.
And it
Right.
better not dry you out. It better not dry you out.
White skin, it requires different concoctions of chemicals and juices and berries. Like dried out for them, nigga, that's nothing.
White people's skin can get dry.
Yeah, but they don't care.
When they get dry, they start to peel though.
And they don't care. They just let it peel like reptiles.
Yeah.
But what point are we at during the
223.
this whole sabbatical?
223.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
see How many wild LOIs?
0. None. We can go to the comments and read a couple of them off real quick because shout out to a couple, you know, very supportive people who support us.
Yeah.
It was a lot of beauty in the comments. You know, it was a fuck nigga. Talking a little shit. Talking just a little bit of shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like hurtful shit. It was just like, you know, he's making astute observations. Okay, I see you, boy.
Yeah.
Analyzing things, counting up our views and shit. He wasn't lying, but, you know, just the outpour of, man, fuck you. These niggas is cool, man. Slow motion better than no more. Just all that love and support, I feel like got to be acknowledged because I wasn't expecting that.
And you had told me about this.
But niggas weren't crying about it. It was just funny. But, ooh.
No, I did it on purpose.
Okay. Yeah. Well, damn, we were trying to look at those.
Yeah.
All right.
Art game is a scam.
Keep going down. Oh, yeah. So this one right here. And open up the replies for the second one. Yeah. So, shout out to, not going to say your name because it's stupid. Y'all views is dwindling. Y'all, all right, barely getting 500. And then, you know, Nuso came in with like scheduling last few months hasn't been good. That affects how your YouTube recommends, but they need to start dropping clips. Very astute observation, Nuso. You're absolutely right. Don't worry. We've been cooking.
Yeah.
And somebody else said, so what? They still fire. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like, you know, sometimes you go to the dollar store and you leave with something worth more than $1.
Sometimes you go to the dollar store and you see like, nigga, I buy this at Target for like $1 more. What
billion more, like inflation and shit. Come on, man.
I can just steal it from here and it's less risk.
That's LOI. Steal it from there.
Yeah.
That's the motto of this show.
Yeah.
And shout out to this lovely lady of LOI. She says slow motion is better than no motion. It's okay. Now, the it's okay at the end made me feel a little bad. I was like, oh, damn. Like when somebody says it's okay, they're acknowledging it's real. But, you know, shout out to the LOI supporters because, you know, you never know how much people fuck with you. Like, you never know. Niggas going to bat for you, nigga.
Nigga for you.
For you.
And then Lauren for you.
Lauren, you too.
F-Mac for you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
We got 500 real, like 500 amounts of love.
Yeah.
500 heartbeats.
Yeah.
And I think that's enough to start a cult.
Oh, yeah, man. We can do whatever we want.
You start a cult, a church, Ponzi scheme.
I mean, you just said the same thing. Say something different, nigga.
We can start a small, intentional community.
Yeah.
Where we're all socialists.
So with you in this socialist thing.
Yeah, just running with it.
I thought you...
Running with it. You don't run with things.
You a socialist, dog. You wasn't playing. You a socialist.
Well, if you fuck with Bernie Sanders, you fuck with him because of his socialist principles. Like, that's what he speaks of.
I fuck with Bernie.
So you're a socialist.
I'm a socialist?
Yeah.
No.
Well, nah, you ain't no socialist.
Maybe I'm a day
MAGA.
walker. I'm everything.
Nah, you're MAGA.
But that's the same. That's what I'm saying though. Like, I view politics like how I view basketball. Like, I choose players, not teams. Like, all right, LeBron over here. Hey, we over here now. I don't care. I just like good basketball when it comes to that. Same thing with politics. It's like I'm not about to be stupid and choose like a particular fucking
party.
Team.
Yeah, you're not just gonna run. You're not gonna run with the color. You're just gonna fall for fascism.
Well, no, I'm not.
It's a lot easier.
Well, Bernie dropped out. They kicked him out.
And he stopped running. They stopped making it seem like he was he had a chance.
Well, they made it seem like he was dying of old.
Well,
like,
Bernie. Well, yeah. But have y'all heard about this book that came out real quick? It's called The Original Sin.
Yeah, I've heard about
The Original Lie. And it was niggas in Joe Biden's camp writing about the experience about how like what was really going on behind closed doors. Like all of the things that they was doing to prop him up, make him seem like he was sentient. And the fact that it was really, because there was a theory out there that there's like a shadow government that's using Joe Biden as a puppet. And they know that he's old and stupid and fucked up, but they're really just propping him up to stay in power. But the book shows that it was really Joe and his ego going like, man, I still got it. Come on, man. Put me on the stage. And I can still touch the people.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, he was old. He had it for like a little bit. But that's the thing with being old. Like, they can sprint for a couple seconds, but something is gonna fall apart.
Well, that's how all things dwindle down eventually. Like, it's never just like you go from 100 to 0. It's a slow progression of like good days Then there's a couple bad days in a row, but eventually it's just so many bad days in a row to it's like, oh fuck, this nigga's ruined.
Hell yeah, if you nigga too many bad days in a row, nigga, that shit can end you. Did a white woman write it?
Nah, it was I think it was a white dude, but I'm gonna read it because I've been hearing a lot about it. I've been hearing people talk about it and about certain shit in it. But yeah, it seems to be a good read overall. Yo, did y'all see that that clip of them niggas breaking their legs parachuting into a baseball game?
No,
is this new? This
yeah, this is new. Like, and it was two niggas. It was one after the other. So like, I don't know if it's tradition for like niggas to like for veterans to jump out of a helicopter with a parachute and land on the baseball field.
I mean, that happens.
It happens, but today was really windy, and the first nigga jumped out, and like they was going down, and then like he just landed hard as shit, dog. Like he landed in the splits, so you know he split all that shit up. Snap, crackle, pop. And then it was another nigga. It was another nigga behind him.
To feel it.
It was another nigga behind him. So I'm just imagining it's like, yo, oh shit, look at the way that nigga just landed. Like, I can't go down that way. But apparently the wind was super bad to where it's like the parachute they were using, you're supposed to glide in. But the wind just smacked him down to the ground. Like he just went. The first nigga, he kind of glid in, but he glid in so fast there was no like brace for impact and slide with your heels up. He just split both his shits up. And then the second nigga, the wind just shot him down. It's like God smacked him, and he just went straight down and just like collapsed into his legs. That shit was funny.
They didn't look up on Apple weather app. It shows you the wind thing. If it's like 5 lines, that means it's heavy winds.
It shows you how many miles.
Yeah.
And so you know the experts in the comments, they was like, "Yo, they shouldn't have gone up that day. It was just the conditions weren't good enough.
They weren't. They were too good
enough.
Yeah.
The conditions were terrible. Like when you have wind gusts like that, you can't parachute. You can't paraglide.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a paraplegic.
Yeah. It's gonna be fucked up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah, man. Well, yeah, I'm happy that it's not R.I.P. to them, and it's just get better, hopefully.
Yeah, well, nah, they'll get better. Walk again. I don't know. I gotta see a follow up because that y'all got to see the way they fell. That shit was fucking crazy. I laugh at sick shit. That shit made me laugh a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Just because it was back to back. Like, just imagine like you seeing another nigga in front of you.
That's just tough.
Like he goes down and it's just like in your head, you got to recalibrate whatever your original plan was because you don't want to end up like that, and then it happened anyway. But
would that have happened in a socialist? System.
In a socialist system, there would have been 1 billion people on the ground ready to catch them.
Exactly.
Come on, huh?
Exactly.
One for all for one. But shout out to 𝙼𝙾𝚃𝚃. I'm not gonna read the rest of your name because you talking shit. Y'all deleted my comment on the last pod, and all I said was y'all sports takes was trash. Low key unstubbed because of that. Laugh aloud. This video popped up in my feed, and before I hit the no longer show me this, I commented this. I know y'all gonna hit the I don't give a fuck, but why delete the comment if y'all don't give a fuck? Y'all talk too much shit to be deleting comments. So we don't delete anything.
Yeah,
let's just let that be clear. I like to let hate and love live in the same neighborhood.
Yeah,
just showcase them, put them both on Broad Street.
Exactly.
So if anything that was deleted, that's because the higher ups in Menace Material. I don't know what comment it got deleted. But I know
YouTube sometimes hides things. They just hide
YouTube
comments.
Sometimes they chalk shit up for review
for whatever reason.
Yeah,
some shit you have to like actively review if you forget.
Yeah,
you have to like actively review and be like, why the fuck was this even in the patch?
Yep.
And then you got to like show it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there was a few times we've had some wild wides that ended up there. Just the gutter system got
for no
clogged
reason too,
because switched over to the wrong pipe.
And I wonder if it's because like that person was doing some wild shit on another platform or something. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they comment completely okay shit. And I'd be like, what the fuck is it in here?
Yeah,
for?
like what if the profile itself, they've had so many mishaps that they're just a marked man. Anything they put down is like, yo, we got to check on this. This nigga's fucking crazy.
For sure.
Halie Bailey.
They got an ankle monitor on.
But I don't know what you said, but since you want to talk shit, I feel like whatever it was, we didn't need to hear it anyway, my nigga. So sayonara to you.
You don't want him to be here? I want him to be here.
Why?
Because he fucks with us.
Why don't you want him to be
here? It don't
here?
sound like he fuck with us.
Sound like he do. He was about to hit the
And look what he said in the second comment. I was like, I literally told him what I said just now. We don't delete nothing but farewell, pimping. And he said, on me, my stuff got deleted, and I ain't even curse. But now it's Danny McBride, and this is the end. I've gone too far. So he's already admitted, like he's accepted fate. Like he's gone.
He just wants acknowledgement.
Unsubbed. And you know what's even more beautiful? He's listening to this right now.
Yeah.
I hope.
But he's not gonna like it. He's not gonna subscribe. You're not gonna hit the bell. He ain't gonna $5.
Well, he's probably subscribed.
So he's essentially dead.
No, he said he's about to unsubscribe.
He said he's about to unsubscribe.
It's not about anybody.
Danny McBride, dog.
No. Have you? He's like the guy that's robbing the bank that doesn't really want to rob the bank. He's like, I'll shoot her. Don't come in. It's like, bro, you ain't gonna shoot her, nigga.
But he's
Come
already
on,
he's
dog.
robbing the bank.
And then that's when you you save the girl, you save the day, man. He's bluffing.
Yeah, but you
That's a
antagonize
bluff.
that guy. You antagonize that guy. He got to prove something.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get him to shoot.
No, but
shoot the bitch. You ain't about it, nigga.
But that's what
I ain't gonna give you the bag till you shoot the bitch.
He don't even want to shoot the
I'm keeping
bitch.
the money. But
yeah,
you're not gonna shoot the bitch.
He ain't gonna shoot the bitch.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna shoot that
Okay,
bitch.
well, I think we've said that a few times, too many maybe.
But shoot the bitch?
Potentially.
Well,
we hurt people. We hurt people. Yeah. You know I found that song, right?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Nah, something like that can't hide for long.
Yeah.
Like
I had to.
AI couldn't even like
yeah.
AI couldn't create something that's poetic
We
as that
hurt
shit.
people.
But is this whole song fire?
We hurt nigga, not necessarily, but that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the chorus? Or is that just like one? Sometimes a song will have one slither of goodness, and that you just come back for that shit.
It's a wrestling intro, so it's mainly like we hurt people.
Yeah.
We hurt people.
That's dope.
Yeah. Might have to ride after that shit, man.
Might have to. Can you go down? Is there anything else we got to address really quick? Marines, we squabble every night in the barracks, and then we go out to the bars in town and fight some more. So, yeah, you don't fight that much. you don't throw hands like that, nigga.
Nigga, who don't?
You.
Nigga, I squabble like.
When's the last time
I
you
squabble
fought?
like I'm in the barracks.
When's the last time you
What you talking
in the
about?
barracks? When's the last time you fought that wasn't in a controlled environment? Exactly.
Wait, how is this about me?
Because you were saying that you could whoop a Marine's ass with your 3 weeks of karate class.
Oh, no, I was saying I could whip my brother's ass.
Who's a Marine?
He's not a Marine. He's like a Navy SEAL.
Even better.
Yeah, I could whoop his ass.
Nah, bro. You call him right now and tell him that shit.
Nah, he's probably busy.
Oh, now he's busy. You're never too busy to whip your brother's ass.
I mean, he's definitely busy on a mission, probably saving the country, shooting.
It's not gonna take long for him to make.
We don't have to block that.
It's not gonna take long for him to make light work of you. So he can do that on his lunch break.
Yeah, he don't need clips or bullets and nothing for that.
He wouldn't even go piss first.
Genuinely,
he would hold it and murder you and then go piss.
First, nigga,
that's how inconsequential you are, nigga.
No, nigga. First of all,
that's how inconsequential. Little brother. Because you're younger, you're related, and you're a boy. Little brothers.
I'm the master. First of all, my brother would treat y'all two like that big,
what is he doing
like that big Chinese dude in Rush Hour 3, like just holding y'all up like the fuck. What are you doing in my dojo? Like just pick y'all up like that. Y'all are little boys, especially.
He did more
obviously
push-ups
Lauren.
than you.
No, that's not true.
Lauren did more push-ups.
What do you? I just did like 3 sets. What are you talking
Matt
about?
got down and did reverses.
Nigga, first of all, the first 2 I did 25, and then I did another 15. I think I did 16
I did
on
more
that
than you
last
both times.
Yeah, but that's just because you wanted to do more. But mine counted for more because I did diamonds, and it's harder. Right? It's a little bit harder.
You did
and
like
if it's
15
not harder,
diamonds.
you can do 15 right now.
I would, but I don't fall for peer pressure.
Oh, you just fall for Ponzi schemes.
Nigga, I'm not F-Mac.
You don't fall for peer pressure, but you fall for DraftKings. Fuck out of here.
Nah, nigga, everybody fall for DraftKings.
Can we type in "We hurt people" real quick?
In honor of his brother.
We hurt people. AEW theme. Yep.
Can we play this?
Yes, nigga. Stop being pussy, nigga.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Come
Relax.
on, man.
Yo, Lauren, drop me, give me 50 right as you play this
Are
shit.
you mad that I care about the content?
Yes, nigga.
Oh, cool. I'll stop caring.
Especially when it gets in the way of my flow state. Nigga.
Ask your AI homie
I
if
don't
this
get
shit
in the way
okay.
of your flow state. Nah, skip ahead.
Come on, you know what we need, Lauren.
Right there. Nah. Yes. Yes. Hey, man. Shout to God. Shout to Potty Mouth. Shout to 4. We heard people too. You know what I mean? This been LOI the show. Man, my shit, man. I got my wallet because it's enough to pay for your head, nigga. It's enough to pay for your head on this card, nigga. Okay.
Zoom in on that shit. Take all $10 of his money.
LOI the show. Please comment down below your hashtag #WildLOIs. We do apologize for the late uploads and the rigmarole. Granted, I think that was Memorial Day. What was that shit called?
Memorial Day.
Yeah, I think that was the Memorial Day, and we had took a week off. But we didn't take a week off, but we kind of did. But I don't know. But regardless, love y'all. Like the video, share, subscribe, comment down below your hashtag #WildLOI. J Noblez.
F Mac.
Lone on the boards.
Yep.
Tone Groove on the keyboard.
Tone Groove.
We're out.